full screen. Alright, last time, Dragon Busters had to make their way across a cursed river, and it was foggy, and they got attacked, and they seemed to be at disadvantage, so they came together as a group, started playing a jam. And Mira started throwing down some sweet, like praying slash bars, and went over the water spirits, and you guys got across where you saw Uthstead Barkus, and he was trying to make your ways across too, and they got attacked by a water elemental. And the group decided, hey, you guys should take a break, relax, get off those oars. We'll take care of this guy. And you safely made it across. Took a short rest, and that's where you found some draconic-like creatures walking up a hill. You ignored them to go find the scout you were meant to go find, and that is where you found a set of footprints, and 10 total, about 5 sets, and one being of human kind of a shape, and the other 4 of kind of a draconic little, with like not a human foot shape. And then you guys made your way. You found the scout with a little bit of help from Flora and Dom working together, and that is where you went to go and surprise the draconic Boz that have the scout captured, and that's where Dom goes to roll up and smack that guy in the face because of the stealthiness from Flora's Pass Without Trace, and that's where we're at right now. So I guess we'll get some cool music going. Good enough. And let's get that initiative open. Boop.
Alright, roll initiative.
Yeah, go for it. Roll that initiative. See where everyone's gonna be at.
Back to bad rolls.
Abracadabra.
But it is a surprise round, so not the end. Oh, the scout saw you coming. And alright, and then we'll reorder it. Oh, and Tusk. Tusk Master. I love that. And initiative. A 2.
Oh, nice.
Roll 20 is going real slow today. Oh, there we go. Descending. Boop. Alright. The scout is completely surprised as you guys walk up. He's like, that Boz Draconic is surprised. Dom. What do you want to do?
Alright. I am going to swing twice with my great axe.
Let's see. First one is going to miss. As you go to swing, and you miscalculate it and just right above his head. But the second one's going to come down and hit him right. And go ahead and roll damage for that second attack.
9 slashing.
That hurts. Okay.
And I'm going to use my bonus action to cast my Echo Knight. Or not cast, but like...
Summon it.
And that's it for me.
Perfect. That guy's surprised. Flora.
Okay. The last time before going to battle, I casted Shillelagh, so what we're gonna do is we can't go there, but I have to go around the trees.
You could go under the tree. It's just a tree.
Okay.
Even though you can't see, I can move you over there if it's not letting you.
No, that's alright.
Okay, cool.
I was just gonna go right there. Action will do him. We will consume a wild shape to do some shrooms. And then bonus action. That should be. Yeah, that should be it. Just
Okay.
right next to them.
Get all close. Get your psionic spores going.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. And put that out there so I don't forget. Boop. Shrooms. All right. Mira. You're the only one with the highest passive enough perception. You realize you're looking around. One scout, two bars. That's only 6 feet. You all counted 10, and that's when you notice some ruffling in the bushes, and you actually notice that there is a Copacan dragon hiding in this tree up here. He's been alerted now that you guys have started attacking people, but he's unbeknownst to Dom, Flora, Tuz. Nobody noticed him but you.
I will point. Is he far in the trees or not?
He's just got trees around him. You know, it's just like some like foliage. So he's just well hidden, but he's obviously you can see him, so you can hit him. He doesn't have any cover or anything.
Okay.
Oh, I think the tree is. Let me put him like right there, because I know the dynamic lighting's messing with his token. I'll put it like right there.
Spells. I just have one level spells. What's the range again with this one? 60. Is he under 60 feet?
Yeah, I think so, because he's like 5-10 feet off the ground, so he's only 25 feet from you.
I don't know if it's possible, but I want to tell him to um what does he seem to have as a weapon? A bow or?
Perfect. Yeah. I think you specifically helped Flora, who was attacked by one of these at Volgler. They look something like this. Looks like he's got just a big dagger, and he's got fluids, just like a
Okay.
natural saliva just running down his face.
Okay, I'm going to tell him to drop whatever he's holding
Okay.
with my command. As I look at him, so that everyone knows that there is something in the trees. He needs to resist DC 15.
Wisdom.
Yep,
20.
he resists, so he
But
doesn't drop anything.
you do point him out, and he's now aware to everybody that's out there. Anything else you want to do?
Uh, I'll stay where I am, and bonus action I can't do anything. So
Cool.
that's it.
Tusk. Hmm. Let's see. What can Tusk do? He's fought those guys enough to know how they work. He is going to run up and attempt to hit this tree for this guy falls out of it. It's going to hit the tree.
Okay.
And duck save. And yeah, he's falling out of it. And he'll go prone. He'll fall, but he won't. That was actually that. He only failed it by 3, so he's gonna stay upright. And then Tusk can use his second attack to smack him. 25 will hit. I don't know why he's rolling with disadvantage. 25 will hit, and that will be. Don't ignore the radiant. That's gonna be 15 bludgeoning. Perfect. Scout, still stuck. Let's see. He's starting to loosen up those ropes though. Thinks maybe he can get out probably around his next turn. That type of save. Boz Draconin getting hit by Dom. Boz is gonna take out his sword after being surprised, and it is going to attack you twice, Dom. 18 and 8. I believe the 18 will hit you.
Yes.
6
The
piercing
18
damage.
won't. The 8 won't.
Yeah, I hope not. 6 piercing damage to you, Dom. It's your turn.
All right. Again, I'm going to attack twice with my great axe at the Boss Draconian in front of me.
Mm-hmm. Miss. As both swings go to hit, and you try to readjust for the first one that you missed. It was too high, but now you go too low, and he jumps over it. And then the second one, you go to swing upwards, and he kind of back steps it, and just misses him completely.
And then I use Commanding Rally to say to Tusk, Tusk, attack him.
Go roll me that D8. That should hit. 1. Yeah, these guys. Okay, that's going to hit. And that will do a total of, ignore the radiant. Wow, it's max damage for him, 18. That hurt. Let me get rid of that radiant.
And that's it for me.
Perfect. Next is, like I said, 10 footprints, 8 guys. There's another Kapak dragon hidden up in the tree that had a good enough stealth check to avoid everyone's passive perception. And he's going to go now. And he is going to jump down. And he's going to attack you twice with his daggers. So he's going to go 2 attacks on Miera. 22 and 7.
Hit.
You take 4 piercing, 4 poison damage.
Yay.
It hurts. This Draconin is going to... He was going to attack the scout, but now the floor is right in front of his face. He's going to attack her.
Reaction, we're gonna
Do it. Oh, that's a good one. And I got a 17. Of course.
Yeah, that's
Classic. But he's going to attack you. That's not the right one. Yeah. 17 and 16. Those both hit
they
you.
both hit.
So it's 9
yeah.
total piercing damage. 6 piercing and 3 piercing.
That's okay. I have that 10 HP.
Yeah. Now it's your turn.
Knowing that we're going against these guys now, I think. Dang. Just because of the vapors, Florence gonna cast on herself, Warding Wind. We finally get to use this spell on these guys.
Mm-hmm.
So she has,
Post it.
40 miles. Okay.
I like that. I love it.
I think that. I was like, I think this kind of messes me up for the spores.
Yes and no. I mean, it is blowing around, but your spores are kind of like one with nature, and that it's your spell. So like, I could imagine maybe you like slowing down it a little bit so that the spores could do what they want to do. It's a 10-foot radius, okay.
Yes.
But yes, I love
These
that
two-
creativity. That's definitely gonna. Yeah, it hedges
two
out
points.
vapor, gas, and fog. I love it.
So at least these two, when they die, it's for vain, for nothing. Bonus action. We'll throw in a healing word. We'll do first level, and we'll give it.
Warding
to...
Wind is a spell, so you got to do either a cantrip or.
Oh yeah, sure. I don't have anything else for that. Then we'll just end my turn right there. And I can deal with that.
Perfect. This next guy in front of Tusk is one who gets the payback for getting stabbed a bunch. He's going to do 2 melees onto Tusk. 11 and 9 is not going to do it, as those both miss Tusk's big chunky new plate of not plate armor, but splint armor. Boop, Mira. You got a Kapak Drakanen in front of you.
Yay. Just because I saw him, God's sake. Okay, I'm going to try again for the command. I am going to tell him to flee. Command again, so flee. He needs to flee as fast as he can.
Who are we doing it
DC
to? The one
15.
next to you?
The one next to me. The one
Gotcha.
next to me. I want him as far as possible. On his next turn, he needs to run as fast as possible if he doesn't resist.
That's an 11.
He's going to run.
Perfect. He is going to run on his turn.
After that, I'm going. So does he still have an attack of opportunity?
Well, yeah. Let's go ahead and read it. The target must succeed a wisdom saving throw on its next turn. So yes, as of right now, he is not affected whatsoever.
I have so few bonus actions I can do. I have no bonus action at all. So horrible. That's it. I can't do anything else.
Got it.
Next.
We got Tusk. He's gonna be smacking that guy. That's a hit. That's funny. It's a total of 9. It still kills him. And when he dies, his body dissolves into acid that splashes all around. Each creature within 5 feet make a dex save. So have the Echo Knight make a dex save and Tusk make a dex save. You both fail. And you both
My
take...
Echo Knight does.
Yep, Echo Knight is 7 damage. And you are covered in acid for the next 60 seconds.
So my Echo Knight just disappears. So.
Yep. So it's the start of their turn, technically. So remember that 7. Alright, the scout is going to actually break out of its chains and stand up. But it had to use his action to kind of finish off those ropes. This Drakanen is going to attack Dom. Smack, smack. 16 and 7. I believe 16 would hit. You're still wearing the chainmail?
Yes, 16
so
would
that's
hit.
7 piercing damage.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, I totally forgot. You need like 5 minutes to get set up.
You're good. We're just doing the battle. Well, when your turn comes, by the time it's your turn, it'll be 5 minutes.
Okay.
So that's his turn. Dom, I'm just gonna. I mean, are you gonna resummon him?
Yeah, I'm just
Okay.
gonna resummon him in
Cool.
the same spot.
That's fine. Makes it easy on me.
And then I'm gonna swing twice with my great axe.
Do it.
And use Unleash Incarnation to make another attack with my Echo Knight.
Do it. Let's do one attack at a time. So miss, hit. Let's do the great axe damage first. Okay, that definitely hits, but he's still alive. Go ahead, hit with your Echo Knight. That's gonna miss.
I'll use my reaction. Oh wait, no. No, I can do it. I'll use my reaction to do some spores on him. Let's see if I.
Yeah, his turn was literally the turn before Dom, so you definitely could have done it. Yeah, that's totally fine. Go ahead, Sixer. He fails. He's gonna take the 6 damage. He is going to die. The scout is completely unaffected by the fog or by the smoke as it explodes because of the wind that's blowing all around Flora. But Dom, you're not in the wind. You're gonna have to make the save, but you get advantage because it's all over the place because of all the wind that Flora's blowing around. You're totally fine. You have nothing to worry about. Anything else you want to do?
I already used my bonus action to summon my Echo-Knight, but I guess I'll move 15 feet to this next weird dude next to Mira.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm having my Echo-Knight move with me, and that's it for me.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. Now let me see.
I suppose you want him to disengage, but normally he will dash.
Well, that's the thing. If he doesn't, it depends. Dom's holding a weapon, and by turning his back to Dom and running away, he could put himself in a dangerous position. That would be harmful to him.
Yeah, but
So he might have to disengage so he doesn't get hit. And
it doesn't understand again. If your command is directly my command is not harmful.
You're commanding him to run away, correct?
Yes.
If he runs away, he could get hit with an opportunity attack, correct?
He could.
Therefore, it could be dangerous for him to run away, hypothetically, right?
So he'll run away safely.
So, okay, I'm not going to talk about that. Choose either he disengage or he dash.
Perfect.
Choose.
Yeah, he's gonna disengage.
I don't care. Choose.
Perfect. Yeah, no. If you don't care, then I won't explain it to you. He'll disengage over here. That's his turn. This Baz is going to try to break that concentration. Unknowingly, he doesn't really quite understand what concentration is. Those are both going to hit for 3 and 4 piercing damage, 7 total. And give me 2 con saves.
Okay. Advantage, so 20. Critical 21.
You good? Yep. You keep that wind blowing. Flora,
And
it's your
7
turn.
damage. 10 HP. Okay. So now I will use an action to hit him with the shillelagh. That's gonna have the symbiotic thing on it. Let's see if I hit at least. No, that's not gonna hit.
Shillelagh. You go to swing that thing, but your umbrella accidentally opens up mid-swing, and it slows it down, and it bonks him on the head, but it does nothing because it's just so soft and mushroomy.
Let's see. Bonus action. Bonus action will use a healing word on Tess. Oh wait. 60 feet, right?
Oh yeah, Tusk
Yeah,
hasn't really been hit yet. Dom
that's
has,
what I was
and
gonna
Mira both has.
I can't really see Mira.
Oh, there's like a tree in the way. I got you.
Yeah,
You
so
could kind of see her if you
it's not-
had to. This is the dynamic lighting. Cool, Dom. I'll go ahead and roll it if you want. Go ahead, Flora.
Did it not do anything? That's weird. We're gonna spin it again. There you go. Northern necrotic. It's only for.
You take 5 necrotic and then heal for 4 damage. No, take 4 healing, Dom.
Sweet. Thank you.
No
Anything else,
problem.
Flora?
That will be it.
Miera?
What? My turn?
Mm-hmm.
I'll do. Okay, he's not even damaged. I'll try a guiding bolt on the guy.
Do it.
Submit. It does
15 is
15.
exactly what you needed.
Okay, so he takes 15 radiant, and the next attack is with advantage. I'm going to put myself behind Tusk.
Nice. Minus
That's my turn.
15. And let's put the little thingy on him. Boop. Tusk. Are you there?
Okay. Yeah, I'm here.
Take 7 acid damage. You're covered in acid right now. So you're going to take 7 acid damage, and then you have to use an action to wipe the acid off, or you could just, deal with it.
7 acid damage. Okay. I'm going to. Is this guy the only? Are these two over here the only two that are left?
There's this Baz Drakanen and this Kapak Drakanen that you can see. Looks like there's
Scout's
2.
good.
And it looks like Flora has a giant gust of wind flying around her. That's kind of moving the air around a lot, helping with the dusty stone dust particles that these Baz Drakanen explode with.
Um. I don't know if I want to. Yeah, I go ahead and spend my action wiping off the acid,
Okay.
and then if I can, I would step here if that's possible.
Totally.
Okay.
Also counts as difficult terrain.
For everybody. Not except for Flora.
5,
That's
10,
okay.
15, 20.
Yeah. he's got
I'm
more
not
than
worried
enough
about
room there.
difficult terrain. I have the mobile feat. If I dash,
There you
doesn't
go.
matter.
Boom.
So that's me.
The scout will see an opportunity and just unsheath the Caesar short sword kind of on the ground and picks it up and is gonna attack this Baz Drakanen because they took all of her stuff before. Oh no, what did I do? There you go. Scout. Hiya. But being tied up all that time, they're kind of still numb. They miss completely. This Baz is dead. Dom.
No, I can't hear anything. All right, so I have enough movement to make it towards this weird dude here, right here, as well as having my Echo Knight right next to me.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna attack twice with my Great Axe, and then use Unleash Incarnation.
Do it. First one's with advantage. 20. That hits. That hits. That misses. You might kill him with that, though. Go ahead and roll that damage. Ooh, we're going to go crunchy on that because that's lame. That would be 13 plus 12 plus 2, 14. Is that 27? Is my math right with that? 14. Yeah, that's 27, baby.
Yeah, that's 27.
And
You did?
he's definitely dead as you slice off his head as he looks scared and confused. He doesn't even know why he's running away. And you cut his head off completely. Go ahead and give me a dex save for you and the Echo Knight. No, actually, I think the Echo Knight, if he saves, he'll live. I assume those are both. We'll just say you, Echo Knight. You get covered in acid. Echo Knight dodges it. On your turn, you're going to take some damage. Not much, though. This guy, he's dead now.
So I'm covered in acid now, right?
Yeah, you got acid all over your armor and your beard. It's on your great axe.
Oh, no.
Not the beard. The beard's been attacked so many times.
The beard has
Not
been.
the beard!
It seems to have hit the opposite side that got cut off last time, and now it's kind of starting to even it out a little bit. This posture cannon. Do you want to do any? Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, reaction, and then I'll use luck. If he's gonna attack, I'm gonna use a lucky point.
Cool. Well, he's definitely gonna fail this This is it 4 damage?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's definitely gonna fail. And then he's definitely gonna attack you. Let's see if he hits any of them.
It's only for one of them. One of his attacks. I think it's the first one. And the second one.
He
it's
will
regular.
miss. He will miss the first one, but he could hit the second one, unless you want to lucky that.
So do I take 4 or 7 poison damage on my turn, right?
It'll be 5 acid damage at the
5?
start of each of
Okay.
your turns.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I'll spend a lucky point.
He rolled an 8, so it's gonna be 2 misses.
Lucky little fox.
The lucky fox, Flora. It's your turn.
Okay. He's still right next to me. We'll try again with Shillelagh. Finally,
yeah!
there goes the hit. And then that is 10 damage.
That's a potent 10. As
Nice little potent.
you
10.
make sure the umbrella's nice and closed now, and you bonk him over the head with the closed umbrella, and it hurts a hell of a lot more.
It's a bunk.
Mira. Let's see. I believe ranged attacks are gonna have disadvantage if it goes to the wind.
My dragon is the dragon I attacked is dead.
The one that you guiding bolted, Dom cut his
Yeah.
head off.
Okay, nice. I'll try to Toll of the Dead this one
Nice.
or no, I'm going to I'm going to do that. I'm going to keep some spells on the side. So it's just a Toll of the Dead. It is here. A 4 or 8 you need to resist.
Wisdom. He got a 2. Oh
Okay,
yeah.
he takes 8. Is he damaged?
Oh, he is messed up. And Mira,
Okay.
please tell the group how you told the dead this Baz Draconin to death.
Well, they always disappear in,
And smoke and
a
dust.
puff in smoke and dust. So this one is going to disappear in smoke and dust, but before that, the Toll of the Dead arrive in his ears, and you see the blood slowly coming out from his ears, eyes, mouth, and poof, disappear.
And he poofs and disappears, and normally his dust would spread out into a 5-foot radius, but because of all that gusting, blowing wind at 20 miles per hour, it just gets vortexed in the big 10-foot radius sphere, and it's just evaporated. There's not enough of it to affect anybody that's within a 5-foot radius, so you guys are out of combat.
Yeah, we're gonna drop that concentration.
Got it.
I do not like acid.
That was close.
Then take it
I wipe
out.
off the acid for me.
What is this? Ah.
It's acid. Did you ask what is this?
I don't like it.
Nobody does.
So, where now?
Well, maybe we can ask the question to the person we just saved. He was going to be eaten.
Was there supposed to be more than one scout?
Yes, well, unfortunately, he was yesterday's meal.
Oh no.
That's most unfortunate to hear. We were sent here to rescue you if something might have happened.
Well, thankfully you did it as quickly as you did. If you were any later, I might be tonight's meal. Thank you for saving me.
You did what you could. Are you hurt?
I'm a little beat up. And you see they're kind of scraped up and just kind of like they've been beat up and not tortured, but like definitely roughed up.
Have you seen any dragons while you were a prisoner?
Well, I saw massive armies and they had flying beasts. They weren't as big as dragons, but almost like smaller dragons, I guess. I've only ever seen one dragon.
I can settle for smaller dragons.
Well, I hope you're ready, because there's a lot of them. The dragon army has split their forces to attack communities across Hitherland and Nightland. The armies seem to intent on isolating Kalaman from the Solomonic cities of Megaloth and Palathons in the west.
I suggest we get this information to Kalaman as fast as possible.
Yes, please. Please take me there, and I'll reward you. I have nothing on me, but back in Kalaman, I have gold, and I will gladly give it to you for safe passage.
Do you need a weapon, or are you good?
Oh, I think they put my stuff over here. And he starts looking around. Eventually, he finds like his longbow they took from him, and his bows and stuff. There's something else we must talk about, but there's prying ears all over these lands. Get me back to Kalaman. I'll reward you with some gold. I'll give you some more information. As long as I'm alive.
Sounds good. We will keep you safe on the way.
Okay.
Sound good, everyone?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Good for me.
Back to Kalima.
It is a little bit in the afternoon, 2 or 3. You guys took that short rest a little while ago. Let's see where you're at on the map. Whoop. And let's get some overworld music going. Alright, so you guys are quite a ways away. Obviously, the little purple thing is where you left the cart, and you left, the Mighty George.
George the cat.
Mm-hmm. And you
Right.
think that, to get to Kalaman tonight would be, you have to push through the night. Otherwise, like before, it's going to take you probably 2 days to get there.
It takes 2 days because of the stupid river. So you will not get to Kalaman tonight.
No, that is impossible.
Unless we go through the night.
No, I'm already tired. If you go through the night, you go without Tusk.
Tusk, I consider you friend. So I suggest we all travel as far as we can to the evening and then rest.
Yeah, back to the river at least.
Yep, whoever wants to roll
Yeah.
survival, go ahead, roll it with advantage, because the scout is definitely good at that, and he's going to help.
I'll roll it.
Awesome. You
Great.
find a little path. The scout shows you a little path on the side there that saves you some time. And what would have been a 2-hour trek is now reduced to an hour. So now it's only. But you do notice as you pass the mountains that you avoided before. Now the other side. Before there was none. Now lots of black smoke from the other side of those for those hills.
Before we
This
Should
do
we
is-
investigate or should we go back over to the other side?
I suggest with the information we have with the scout, we go to Kalaman as fast as possible. Little smoke is nothing compared to the wastelands of the land.
While you guys are talking, Flora's probably just gonna spend one spell slot to continue the control zombie that's at the cart.
You have probably another 4 hours left, because I said you had 8 hours, and that was at like 10. So it'd be like 6. You probably have like 2 hours left. If you want to do it again, you can.
Yeah, I will, just
do
in
you
case
think,
we have to
Mira?
take a long rest.
Mira,
Yes.
What do you think? Do we investigate the smoke, or do we go back across the river?
I would suggest that we return with all the information we have as soon as possible to Kalaman.
And
Because our
I
mission
wanna
is
go.
finished here.
We should take a glance, though. What if it's really dangerous and it's coming for Kalamon?
Then, if it's dangerous for Kalaman, it's even more dangerous for us.
Yeah,
But
bro,
we
I'm
need to
kind of
know what
a
it
little spent.
is. What?
I don't have any more spell slots to keep anyone.
I don't want to go fight it. I just want to look.
Yep, Tusk, I mean, it's only going to take you maybe 15, 20 minutes to run up that hill and back if you want to just go peek real quick.
That's what I want to do. I just want
Let's
to
look then.
Yeah, you can definitely go do that. The other ones just wait right at the bottom of the hill. As you're running up there, roll me a either perception or investigation. In fact, roll me both.
Okay. Perception.
I'm following with Tusk, by the way.
Roll those same rolls then.
Investigation.
Dom, go ahead and roll me perception investigation. Perfect. So as you're walking up the hill, both Tusk, Dom, you realize there's a lot of footsteps. You both remember watching I think I said it was 4 or 5 draconic like creatures walking up this hill while you were going to the scouts. And as you look over the hill, you hear a lot of screaming and burning, and it just looks like there's a very, very small trading post outside Volgler, no more than maybe 50 people in the whole little area. One tiny little inn, one tiny little this and that, and the Draconics, they're just murdering the shit out of all the people. There's a lot of dead bodies laying around. There's people screaming and stuff like that.
Not a big deal. I thought it would be better. If you guys don't want to save them because you don't think that it's worth it, we can go across the river.
Unfortunately, I do not have the strength to do anything right now.
We should keep a mental note where they're at, so we can tell the Calamon people.
I mean, they're going to be dead by the time we get to Kalamon. That's going to be... They're literally being murdered right here, so... I'm just glad I'm lawful evil. I don't have to give a fuck. If I was lawful good, there's no way I would be able to leave, but I'm lawful evil, so I don't.
I'm no full neutral, so it's not that I don't give a fuck. It's more like
You would die. What can you do? You would die.
I can't do anything if there is any too many enemies.
You would just die. There's nothing you could do about it.
Exactly.
I'm just relieved that if I was in your situation, I'd be like, oh man, I wish I could do something, but I'm lawful good. I'm in my situation, I'm lawful evil. I'm like, oh, okay. Cool.
As you make your way back towards the boat, you see a little tiny banner poking out next to the ground next to the boat, and it looks like it's the banner of the Kalaman. And there's a little tiny note attached to the hole, the pole that's stuck into the ground.
I wouldn't do it, I guess.
I will look on what it is.
It's a note written in common, and it says, "Hey, thanks for giving us. We really needed that break. It was really nice. We fixed your boat up. You guys are, praise Kalaman, and hopefully Kalaman is the best. And it looks like you look at your boat, and it looks like Kalaman's soldiers have kind of patched up some of the bad spots that were damaged on the first way across. They've even replaced some of the oars with your crappy oars with nicer, newer oars, and it looks like they took some time to fix up your boat."
Wow.
I'm gonna miss those guys.
Oh, that's nice of them. That's nice. It'll be easier getting across the river now.
That's for sure.
Yep. So they head off across the river.
The party makes its way across the river, and naturally they see the fog again, but they all know exactly what they must do, and they start. Flora takes out her flute. Tusk, starts loosening up his throat. Dom starts bopping his foot, and Mirror starts praying while it rhymes, and the scout's sitting there, just like, what the hell, and completely surprised. And it takes you guys a little bit of time, but it's actually a lot quicker this time because the boat is moving a lot faster, and you already know how to get across. So you're gonna make your way across without any real issue, and that is where you find the cart and George, and it looks like whoever wants to give me an investigation roll, go ahead and do that when you see the cart.
Everyone?
Everybody.
Everybody.
Man,
Okay.
you guys
Everybody.
don't. Tusk! You realize as you go to pet George and he goes, meow. You look at the cart and frickin' George was, like cats do, stretching out his claws, and he ripped a bunch of holes into the fabrical part of how like a cart will have like a little like top part, the little, I don't know what you want to call that, but he just ripped a bunch of holes in it, stretching and just like, and you can see the wood on some of the seats is all like scratched up, like the edge of it, like almost like a couch, and it looks like he's even gotten to a few rations, since he's been here.
George, did you make a mess? Did
Yeah.
you tear up the wagon, you little girl? Oh, what a sweet little guy.
He starts purring.
Sora's like, no, George, why'd you do that? And then there's a corner that Flora kind of scratched up too. Yeah, George, why would you do that?
Well, he's just a kitty. He don't know. And then I go over and like say hi to Horse and be like, you watch the wagon, Horse. Oh, yeah. Well, I'll start making our way back to Calamon, I guess.
Cool.
Yep.
Go ahead and whoever wants to roll the survival, roll it for me.
Oh, really?
Do we have the scout so it's with advantage?
Yep, totally. Perfect. 17. You go to make your way the way that you came, through the hills, but as you're making your way there, you realize that someone or something has chopped down some trees and they're set on fire, and they're blocking the path that would make it easier for you. You think that you could put the fire out with maybe some creativity or just time and move the logs, but it's gonna add like another hour or two to your travels. It might force you to long rest again in that forest, or you can go around and try to go towards the farmland or on the other side of the trees, or go through the trees. But what I'm talking about here, if you can see this, what I'm saying is that like right here. Oh, it's not doing the thing. Not freehand. Freehand's horrible. Boom, 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 boom. That's like blocked off. I know it's very, very wide on the map, but the idea is that the path that you would use with your cart, there's a big old tree, a couple trees there, and they're on fire.
What do you think, Flora?
Can I?
I'm fine with either putting out the fire or going through the forest.
I will put the fire. That's my. I can't. It's also lives that are going to be lost if we do not put that fire out. It's just my little point, but
How big's the fire, by the way?
Uh,
Like, is it like huge fire, or is it
if
just?
it's let's imagine a path that could fit two carts on each side. It's like 4 or 5 trees that have been knocked over across that path, and those 4 or 5 trees are on fire. So it's large, but it's not massive. You think with some time, some dirt, some digging, you probably could just like put it out with like. It was definitely put there on purpose. It's definitely not natural, that's for sure. Obviously, I mean you guys could tell that by just looking at it. But Mira makes a great point.
Time to move it.
If you to move it, I could exactly. That's a great point too, Tusk. Mira makes a great point of putting the fire out because it could spread, but you don't have to move the logs after you put them out.
I was like, I rolled investigation to see if like I see any footprints.
We don't have any buckets of water in the wagon, do we?
Not that you're not drinking, but there are some basic stuff in there, like like rope and even a shovel, and buckets that you could go to like a river.
Is the river close enough I can just run back and forth with a bucket? Because that was my first idea, but I assumed it was too far.
You think that it wouldn't be a run back and forth? It would just be like we go get it, we get a lot of it, we come back. It wouldn't take a lot of time, but it'd probably be quicker to take the cart because then you can get like all the buckets filled up at once, ride them back. Probably take like 30 minutes, an hour to put out all the fires if you work together.
All right. Well, I'm taking the wagon down to the river if we're gonna put the fire out.
I'm following.
And then I basically just direct horse to start going towards the river.
Heck yeah. Yep.
I love my horse.
What do you, Flora, when you're doing your investigation, and I probably should have done this for your investigation, but what you notice is not only are there footprints around, but you see stumps of cut down trees not far away, and you can see the remnants of what looks like dragging of long cut down trees. You can see the remnants of, the on the ground, the mud's got indentations. You can see broken tree branches that have been ripped off by just pure force. This is all definitely very intentional. Someone's trying to block this path, make it difficult for travel to Kalaman.
Yeah. We should probably take care of this blockade. If not, it's just gonna be another mission we have to do later on. Yeah, I'm just trying to see if it's like fresh or just like
it's definitely
still
fresh.
near.
I mean, you guys were here at this time this morning. You came from the grassland. You traveled up the river. So sometime between this morning, you doing the scouting mission, you crossing the river twice, somebody did this. It's definitely recent.
I'm gonna stay on guard.
I like it.
Just in case they come back.
Mira, are you gonna do anything that's like other than just? What do you want to do?
I just want to put that fire out, even if it takes 1 or 2 hours, and then we go.
Any ideas other than just waiting for the water?
What time is it? Because we have been traveling for a lot.
I said it was about 2 or 3 when you were here. You got to save an hour, so that was now it's 3 to 4, and you crossed the river to here. It's probably 4:30, leaning on 5. Sun's starting to go down. It's still some sunlight, probably for 2 or 3 more hours, but obviously you're gonna find yourself either resting in the if you move the logs, it'll probably end up resting in the hills. If you avoid it, you'll probably end up resting. You know the farmland area pretty well. You know there's houses there, and then of course there was that forest you stayed in as well, where Flora was getting jumped by wolves. So it just kind of comes down to where you guys want to rest at. What do you think is the safest? Do you want to take the time to take out this blockade, and or what do you want to do? It's kind of your guys' choice. Or you can.
For me, I want to take out this blockade, but I don't see any other choice than with water, and do not have any spells that can do anything against that. Yeah.
Cool. So we just take the time for Tusk and Dom to grab the water. Yeah, there's some buckets in there, and you guys also find, some other things that you can kind of, you find like just different, even around like before those broken boats, you find some things that you maybe put some water in. You're refilling all of, maybe you might have an empty water sack that you were drinking fresh water out of, and you're gonna just put this water in it, just to have a little bit extra. And after about a half hour, everybody who wants to help put the fire out, just give me survival rolls, and the scouts gonna help too.
Just very casually, as we're like gathering all the water and stuff, Tusk would just like kind of be like, "You think Bacchus died over there with all the rest of them guys?"
I don't think so. They left that note on a boat.
Yeah, but I think that was them, isn't it? Over there, went over that town.
I didn't see any other evidence of another boat over there.
I guess they left it. Okay, that's all I wanted. After that, we're gonna go back and put out the water for the fire.
I love it. Flora, Dom, Mira, go ahead and give me a survival roll too. 10, 25,
I was like, do we all have advantage
32.
because of
That'd be 50 between the 5 of you, not even counting Mira. So it's an average of 10. No, it's actually 12 and a half for 4 people. Perfect. You guys are gonna do it in a moderately fashionable time, and you're gonna definitely put that fire out. It takes you about an hour, so now it's more like going on to 5, going on to 6. The sun's starting to set. You think you'll probably get 1, maybe 2 more hexes before it's absolute nightfall. But what do you want to do?
Remember those houses by the farmland? I really could use shelter from the elements for one night.
Yeah, let's go there. I want to sleep.
Perfect. You guys gonna go around like hold on, I hate this thing. Like around this way.
No, I thought the whole point of us going was clearing that was so we could go through too, right?
Well, you have to move the logs
No,
still. But you're also gonna
Oh.
prevent that
Moving
fire from spreading.
Oh yeah. So
moving
I
the
guess
logs would take even more time, and like it's totally
yeah.
ambushed.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You guys are going to go around and somebody roll me a D100.
I'll do it. I'll do it.
There's only one number that's gonna matter here. All right, you guys make your way around the foresty area, and you're kind of in this little in between the water and the ground. And as you're making your way, Dom and Tusk, you see a very familiar face. It's Trapspringer, and he's ducked down into some bushes, and it looks like he's looking into the river.
Oh, hey, Trapspringer.
Shh!
What's going on?
Come here.
Lean in.
Okay.
I
guess we all just follow Trapspringer and hide in the
I
bush.
am going to follow him.
Yeah, so I.
You see that riverbank down there? And there's like a nice little run of river that's like, it's not even running that deep. It's like a shallow part, and it's just water flowing. He's like, you see that?
Yeah.
I've been coming here for 3 weeks. A dragon rider comes here every day at 6:45, and he drinks from that spot right there. And that is when you guys see flying overhead. You hear the loud vroom, vroom, and he goes shh, shh, and you guys fly around, and you see a dragon army officer riding on the back of a young red dragon.
Oh.
And he lands down in the water, and you guys see him. Let me move you to it. And let me see if this actually is the right vision. Okay, Dom, you're kind of blocked by that tree. Let me get rid of that, because I want you to see what's happening. Yep.
But I'm on spell slots.
I know my spell slots too.
And you're looking at it, and obviously you're very excited. Oh, let me get the scout in there too. And he looks over to you, Tusk, and he says, "You know how I got the name Trapspringer?"
Oh,
How?
bringing traps?
He's like, "Take a look at this." And you see the dragon rider starts to kind of he's like opening up a map. He's like looking at it, and the dragon leans down into the riverbank to lick some water into its gullet, and then you hear a tick, and a trap goes off, and a giant bear trap is now snapped on the dragon's tongue, and the dragon goes, roar, and does a kick, and let's see if this guy can withstand it. Nope, he's going to fly off his own dragon. He's going to fall prone. And that is when Trap Springer is going to spring into action and get a surprise round. Anybody else who wants to join him is more than welcome to. You do not have to.
Oh yeah, Tusk is definitely joining.
Go for it.
1 and 3 slots. So
Spell slots or not.
I can do this. I can do this.
Here we go.
And then the scout.
Oh, can I roll? Oh no. Will the zombie just go right?
Oh, the
after
zombie could definitely be with you. Yeah, go drag
Yeah.
the zombie in too. If you can, I think you can drag and drop it in there. Let me go grab that
Okay,
scout
that should
though.
be
Where'd he go? Epic. Okay, and then these two. Perfect. Is that everybody? Awesome. The Dragon Army officer is completely caught off guard. His, let's get some epic battle music in here. It's not good unless there's a woman singing in Latin. We got a... Where's the Latin at? Alright, here we go. So, Army Dragon officer falls off his dragon. He is surprised. George the cat. He can sense what's going down. He's going to run over here to the edge of the... it's about a 5-foot drop. Maybe about 7 foot. It's not huge. And this river's not super deep. It maybe goes about a foot up. It's perfect for just like drinking water. Because it's a natural filtration system that gives you nice clean drinking water from that flows into the ocean. And George is going to start making a succession of meows. Meow, 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 meow. And he is going to cast Catter at 2nd level. And that square is going to hit both the officer and the dragon with a... it's got 60 feet exactly. Where the hell is the... okay, here we go. And they're going to make con saves. Officer passes, and I'd be surprised if the dragon didn't pass. Dragon passes, so they're both going to take 8, what's half of 8? 9 damage. As he gets hit with a catter. Then...
I love Shatter.
it's a great spell. Then George is going to make some way, and he's going to hide behind this rock with a bonus action. Because he is the knight.
The Sass cat.
That's a sneaky kitty. The scout is going to look at you guys and see how incredibly brave you are. He did not realize he's with the Dragon Busters. And he is going to just make a shot with his longbow. I think that's what he's rocking. Yes, it is. He's going to make a shot. It's going to go wide right. Misses them both. He's really scared. He's never been with such great adventurers. He's also going to spread out. He's going to move his wood elf ass over there for 35 feet. The dragon is completely surprised. Tusk!
All right.
The river is only 20 feet wide.
Right, and it's only a few feet down. It would be difficult terrain probably for somebody stubby-legged like you, Dom. But Tusk is like 8 feet tall, so it's not a big deal for him. Those stubby legs are going to come to get you, every once in a while.
So I could just easily like make my way down and across.
Yeah, if you jump, there wouldn't even be a check. It's only a 7-foot drop.
Okay. Let's see. How far away is he exactly?
45 for him, maybe 55 for the. If you want to go right there, you'd be able to get both of them. All attacks will be with advantage on the officer. Obviously, he is prone, and then the dragon, it's just got his tongue stuck in a trap. So
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and use my. Well, actually, if I were to only go 40 feet, could I get where I could hit the dragon? No. At least 45. Damn. Okay, yeah. I'm gonna use my bonus action to dash then, and put myself.
okay, the dragon took 3 damage from that trap.
Right
Cool.
there. And then, since I used Adrenaline Rush, I gain
Some
3 temporary hit points.
That can make all the difference.
Yep. And then I'm going to swing at the dragon.
Tusk's first official dragon swing is a miss.
16.
You're so excited, you just didn't quite hit him.
Oh, damn. Okay.
But you take a deep breath and you hold your excitement and you just smack him across his dragon face. Reroll a 6.
That 6.
Come on, dice. Okay, better. So 13 damage.
Dragon die! That's my turn.
Trap Springer. He sees Tusk run in there. He's like, leave some for me! And he's going to run up. And from this distance, I believe that's 40 feet. Yep. He's going to use his hoopka. And he is going to make a hoopka attack. As he swings around this stick that has a swing at the end. And he flings it at the dragon. Nailing him for 5 bludgeoning damage. And then he's going to use the rest of his movement to go in here. He's got 30 total. He's going to try and go in this bush. And he's going to use a bonus action to hide because he's a Kender. And he could do that-ish. But he stepped on a big old stick and it made a... It's not very sneaky. Mira.
I'll get a bit closer. Here. How far am I from this guy? 40, 35. Nope. Okay, so I'll use my classical Toll of the Dead on the red dragon because apparently Tusk is attacking a red dragon.
Hell yeah, he is.
Okay, I'm going to help him.
Yes.
So it's 6 or 5.
He fails. 5
Takes 5.
necrotic. Rings in his dragon ears.
That's my turn.
There's no way to make roll 20 louder, is there?
You should make your browser louder. You can't hear the music.
It's really quiet. Oh, that's better.
Yeah, I just do that so it's not dominating. But yeah, that's okay. This is from
Okay.
Code Veronica. It's one of my favorite games.
Great game.
Anything else, Mira?
No, that's my turn.
Perfect. And next would be Flora.
Okay, we're gonna give a command to the zombie. Okay, does that take an action? I think that takes a bonus action. I'm not sure. Yeah, bonus action. Okay, so we're gonna tell him to blink around. So he's gonna try to make his way slowly around.
Perfect with his 20 feet. He just goes after you, right?
Huh?
The zombie just goes after you? Or does he go before you? I don't even know how it works. I forget.
I use my bonus action to tell him what to do.
Oh, and he's gonna go do
So
it.
it costs the bonus.
So
Yeah.
let's say he's like right there. He just kind of plumps in the water.
And then for an action, we're gonna use Moonbeam
Oh boy.
for my final second slot.
I gotta make a moonbeam thing and stop using this. I think I just use a free asset actually. Cool.
But we are gonna put the Moonbeam so it's not hitting Tusk right here.
Right next. Okay, that's beautiful.
Yeah, so it hits the captain and the dragon because it's a 5-foot radius.
Perfect.
Yeah, that should be it. Okay, where we're at.
Big bad Dom. Unless you
Alright,
want to
I'm
move.
gonna
Do
use-
you want to move or anything, Floor? You're good over there.
Yeah, we're good.
Okay.
We have some cover at least, I hope.
Alright, so I'm going to use my action to dash across the river while jumping from the cliffs to get to a shallower area of
I love it. Give me an athletics
of the
check when you
river.
jump. Oh yeah! Not only does Dom, where'd you start? Like right here? Where were you? Were you like right there? I think you were right here. Dom, not only do you jump across, you do an amazing, sweet spin as your dwarf silhouette lines up perfectly with the setting sun in the background as your dwarven body gets across with no problem whatsoever. You still got 10 more feet.
And that was so
Right there next to the red dragon, and Tusk would see that too, right?
Oh yeah, Tusk definitely saw that sweet jump.
And then I'm going to use a bonus action to summon my Echo Knight.
Oh yeah.
And that's it for my turn.
Roll me some moonbeam damage.
To do this, give me a second. Oh. Sorry.
You're good.
No, I should go like that. That does not want to roll it. Well, I'm just gonna roll the 2d10.
Oh, it's just not rolling it?
Yeah, it's
That's
like
weird.
just not rolling.
It's 2d10s?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's a 5.
That's
Wow.
weird. Why it's doing that? I wonder if it works for me. We have 2 wind walls too. That's weird. Huh. That's so strange. It lets you do the little thing, but it's not doing the whatever. Alright, so it's DC 11. He's gonna pass and he's gonna take a little bit of damage. That's 3. He's gonna stand up, use half his movement. He's gonna use the other half of his movement to get on his mount. He's gonna look at all of you and be like, "You bastards! Kill! You will die! I will kill you all!" I guess he has an action technically. Let's see what it is. He is going to have his lance, and he is going to attack you, but he's not going to attack at disadvantage. It's going to be a straight roll.
Was he attacking?
Tusk. You know, it'll do 1 Tusk, 1 Dom. It's got 10-foot reach, so he can get you both.
Makes sense.
15 on Tusk, 18 on Dom. Dom, you're going to take 9 piercing, 3 fire damage. He's going to miss you, Tusk. Let's see, can George...
So that was 12, right?
It was 12 total. Can George even do this without hitting you guys? Let's see. He is a master of the arcane. Let's just post Kata real quick. In a 10-foot radius sphere.
No, it's gonna hit everyone.
Yep. All right. So George, a bit limited in the range department. He's gonna use his action to cast kitty armor on himself, and then he will use his movement to just boop. Let's see, he's gonna go boop. He's gonna jump down, get wet, and it's difficult terrain for him, so that's gonna be 25. That's gonna be 35, and then he'll get out with that last 5 foot, and he starts just shaking off the wetness, just shaking it off. He's very wet kitty. The scout sees that you guys are hitting the dragon, so he's gonna hit the dragon too. He's gonna longbow that thing best he can. Oh, he has multi-attack. Let's give him the one he missed, the one he didn't get earlier either. Oh, that's a crit, and that's a miss. So he's gonna hit him for. He's gonna go crunchy. He's gonna get the 10 plus 2. That's 12 damage on the dragon. Attaboy, Scout. The dragon's first turn. His tongue is stuck in the trap. He is going to use his action. Where did I put the trap? Oh, yeah, go ahead and roll me that yamage. Re-roll it because that 5 sucked.
Yeah. I have to do it like this because I don't think it's gonna.
That's okay, whatever's quicker. And then he's rolling a con save.
Yeah, obviously he's gonna make that. I hope.
He's gonna make that, but he's gonna take half for 6 radiant. And then he is going to use his action to try and break out of the trap. And he rolled a nat 1. He's gonna take 1 piercing damage. And that's his turn. Tusk! He rolled a fucking nat 1.
Dang it, why couldn't it be the nat one against my charmed?
Is there any way I can get on top of this dragon?
You could try. The dragon might buck and eventually try to kick you off.
Well, I'm sure the dragon's gonna buck. That's the point. Like, I don't want it to let me on. I'm sure it's not gonna let me on Willie.
Right.
I'm scared it's gonna take off. And even if Tusk dies, like, he's gonna fight this dragon until either he's dead or it's dead.
Well, right now, it can't get away because its tongue is stuck in a hunting trap.
Yeah, but I don't perceive that lasting long. I'm seeing it like already fighting and trying to pull away. I'm like, this is not gonna last long enough. Especially if the rider starts helping more. So, do I need to make an athletics or animal handling? Or
To jump on there? Yeah, go ahead and make an athletics.
Yeah.
It's gonna take half your movement. Good enough to get on. You don't have a great grip. Let me move you to the front. But that's gonna be what keeps you on there when he bucks. So your 10 is where you're at right now.
An action or a bonus action?
That's just movement. Takes half your movement.
All right, I'm going to use my bonus action to put a vow of enmity on this dragon and say, Sargonus willing, you will die. And then I'm gonna swing.
Crit! Do you have any spell slots to boost that crit or no?
No, I
That
don't have
sucks.
any spell slots.
That will be the crunchiness on the first 2, so that's 12. That's going to be 17 plus 5 for 23 points of damage.
I was supposed to get advantage, but literally can't get better, so. Second attack.
That's going to hit! Rerolled on both!
Yes.
You just click them all again, honestly. Just you don't even got to hit the dice.
Oh.
There it is, another one! But a 5, and you get 11. That's a money hit.
Bro! Okay.
Trap Springer from the bushes is going to... Is he close enough? Yes, he is. He's going to make an attack with advantage. because he's hiding. As he shoots his hookah. Bonks the dragon again right in the head. This is one dragon slaying Kenda right here. He's not scared. And then he's going to run over here where he saw he's a little tiny guy. He can get behind this rock. And he is going to do another hide. No sticks over here this time with a fat 22 to keep him stealth. Mira. Dragon's tongue is still stuck.
So I'll continue to do my Toll of the Dead and nothing else. 6 if he doesn't resist.
Wisdom.
Yep.
Bam. 21. He resists. It's a wise dragon.
Next.
Flora. It's going down.
Okay. What I'm gonna do is, for my 2 bow, I have to use an action to eat one of the herbs I have, right?
Correct, technically. Unless it's on your utility belt. Then you can
It
do it
is
as a
on my
bonus.
utility
Then you can use a bonus action.
Bonus action, I'm going to eat a sage to recover one of my spell slots.
Beautiful.
We're gonna give myself a level 2 one, just in case that moonbeam ends early, just in case.
And you guys can see Flora takes out some flowers and crumples them up in her hands and then starts rubbing it all over her ears for some reason. And you see her ears perk up and she just looks like she's rejuvenated.
And then for an action, I don't have it in my DM question.
Yep.
If I use an action to coat my sling bullet into some belladonna, would that work? Or
So to poison to the belladonna itself, I believe I'm not even gonna make you roll history for it. You know that the Wyron specifically told you that is a consumable type of poison. So if it's not ingested, unless you hit it right in the mouth and it swallows it, it's not gonna work. If you just hit its skin, it won't do anything.
okay. Then that's it for my turn.
Well, you still have your action.
Give me a second. I have to take a call. I'm so sorry.
No, take a cold. I want to get a drink anyway. Thank goodness for Trap Springer. He's the best. Springing these traps.
Yeah, I was pretty hyped when he pulled off that trap, stuck him down here, so Tusk could actually run in and hit him. Does this campaign go to?
The level?
Yeah, what level?
I
do you
think
we're
10.
at?
Let me check.
Oh, hell yeah.
I thought it was 12, right?
It's 11, actually. That's weird. 11.
11.
Yeah, it's 11. I guess.
That is weird.
Right? If anybody else wants to go grab a drink or something, that'll probably be it. We're writing at the 1.5 mark.
I'm good.
About to be round 2, technically round 3, but round 2 of the battle with one surprise round.
been raining up here for like this whole entire week.
That's very strange, actually, for where you live.
It has been raining a lot here, too.
It was super hot
I've
here in
never
Denver
been
for
where you
like
live,
3
so I don't
weeks,
understand.
but now it's finally raining, which is nice.
It needs to rain from time to time.
Always hot in Oklahoma.
Does it rain there too, I assume?
It's
Oh, yeah.
raining in Quebec.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
No, you're good.
You still got your action.
No, you'll be sorry.
I don't really want to get close to this thing, to be honest.
Right.
So, action. Well, I know the zombie is just gonna continuously move his
Oh, yeah.
20 feet. Let's see. Yeah, we'll just do chill touch then.
Chill it up.
We'll attack the commander on him. Chill touch.
Unfortunately, it's a good chill touch, but these guys are armored up, and that's gonna miss.
Okay.
Dom.
His AC
Unless
is
you wanna
about
move.
16.
Yes, the dragon and the dragon army officer. You can see the dragon army officer has a shield attached to him. Now that he's on his dragon. He couldn't use his lance before, but now that he's on his dragon, he can use it. Hence, I don't know if you know how lances work. Anything else you want to do, Flora? I'm sorry, I cut you off.
No, we're gonna stay right there.
Dom!
All right. I'm going to do 2 attacks with my great axe, use an action surge to make another 2 attacks with my great axe,
I love it.
and then use.
Let's do the
I
4
got one
attacks
left.
first.
Okay, so
You attacking the dragon or the mount or the rider?
the dragon, all of them.
Miss.
Oh. Oh.
And on this next 2 attacks, I'm going to use precise strike on both of them.
Yeah, I think it's precise strike is the first one. That'll hit with precise strike. The
Oh.
4th one will miss. Good thing you did the precise strike on that one. Go ahead, roll the precise strike with that extra D8.
Oh.
For a total of 11 damage. Nice.
And then I'll use Unleash Incarnation to make another great axe attack with my Echo Knight.
I love it. That'll hit. Reroll that. D12. Better. For 7 damage. You guys are beating this boy up. Let's see.
And then, do I still have a bonus action, right?
Well, the incarnation, post it. I think that's a bonus action, or do you just pay? I think you just pay a thing for that.
Yeah, I pay a thing for that.
That's not an action, or that's the tiny tire.
Or it's like when I make an attack is, and then I use a Constitution.
I gotcha. You're good. Yeah, you got a bonus action.
And then I'm going to bonus action second win.
Nice. If you just post it, it'll roll the dice for you.
It's not, oh,
Like post the actual second wind ability in the chat, it'll roll it for you.
oh, okay. I'm trying to find it.
Way at the top, probably it's a second level ability.
There it is.
$11 back.
So it's 11, right?
11.
Sweet. So from what you guys see, it almost looks like this dwarf is mining.
Ha! I love it. Dragon officer is going to.
Take the 2d10.
Woo! That's a good one. We'll keep that for the other dragon too, because that's a really good roll. Unless you want to re-roll that for him, but that's sexy. He's gonna roll a 19, take half of that. That's 8 damage to him. He is going to attack Tusk again, straight across. Even though he's within that 5-foot range, he's near a dragon, so he's gonna get some advantage, and he is gonna attack 2 times. 17 and 22. Those both hit you.
Yes.
That's going to be a total of 17 piercing damage and 4 fire damage.
Oh, that's nothing. Okay, so
George is going to come over here and try to get as low as he can behind this rock. He's going to actually go prone. And see, he went. Is that 30 feet that he went? He's going to go 20 and go prone. He's going to go 25. He's going to go 30 and not go prone. He's going to try and get behind this rock. He is very small. He's going to hold his action for a spell. The scout is going to attack the dragon again twice. Scout is hot. The dragon is pissed. Go ahead and you want to keep that 16? You want to roll again?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a good ass roll. He is gonna
Yeah,
roll
it is.
con. His con is incredible, and he rolls a 25. He's gonna take half of that, which is 8. Then he is going to try and break out of the trap again. He definitely breaks out. That's his action. He's gonna use his movement. He's gonna buck. Oh, he's gonna use his movement as he breaks out of the trap, and he's gonna force a dex save on both the Dragon Army officer and Tusk. The officer is in a saddle, so it's a little easier for him. Tusk, you got the 10. That's like your on the dragon number. And this dragon, how are we gonna measure this? What's he gonna do? In fact, you had a 10, so that's how difficult the check's gonna be. So roll me a dex saving throw. DC to beats 15. You're gonna get a 19. You're gonna stay on the dragon. And he is going to fly
Cowboy Tusk.
over this way. Do you want to take an opportunity attack? He's gonna get about 20 feet off the ground because Tusk is holding him back. Do you want to take an opportunity attack, Dom?
Yes. With my great axe.
Go for it. Miss. He's too quick. He is going to be 20 feet up in the air. Let me write that there somewhere. Let's get bigger than that. That's the dragon's turn. Tusk.
Okay. So I don't know how this would work. I want to use, if I can, I want to use one attack to attempt to push the rider off, and then whether or not I fail or not, I'm gonna use my second attack on the dragon.
It's a contested. It's a contested athletics versus his acrobatics and or athletics.
So. Damn it!
He's not the strongest guy in the world, but he beats a 10.
Yeah, I figured he would. All right, I'm gonna hit the dragon now. 17.
That's gonna miss. Dragon's got thick scales as your maul, and your balance is off a little bit because you're standing on a flying dragon, and he's kind of shaking a little bit, and it's throwing off your normally easily swing, and making it a little bit harder to hit. But yeah, 17 won't do it.
All right.
That was your turn. Kender now, he's really far. He's gonna move up his, what is this? Let's move that 10 feet. That puts him 55 feet away. He's going to jump down in the water for another 10 feet. He's definitely in difficult terrain now. He's going to move another 10 feet for 5 feet. And I think that makes him close enough. He's very wet, but he's dedicated on kicking this dragon's ass. $18! And he smacks the dragon again. Dude, this guy's not missed.
Go!
Miera.
Could be the end of Tusk.
Wow, the dragon is even further away. He's still in my range. Is it in the range? I think Toll of the Dead has yeah, it's 60.
100.
I'm going to continue. Just my
Do it.
classical. So he's going to take 80 feet doesn't resist. Again on the dragon.
You got a 10, so he takes the 8.
Excellent.
Very nice.
Next.
Flora.
Action. We're gonna move the spear over here.
It's basically while Tusk is on that dragon, he's going to be making those saves. There's no way he can be on the dragon and not also be hidden by that moonbeam.
True.
Fine with that.
Yeah. And then
It's do or die for Tusk. This is what he's lived for.
we're gonna have dang, the zombie can't.
He's going to go another 20 feet, but the guy's 20 feet up in the air.
Yeah. That will be it then.
Yeah, he's 65 feet away. That's it.
Mhm.
All right, Dom. 20-foot dragon flying in the air with a tusk grabbing onto it.
Do you think I'd be able to jump up to the dragon, or is that too high
Let's go.
to try and latch onto it?
That's probably way too high, but let me go do it. What is your strength score?
17 is
How tall
the
are you?
score. I believe 4'5".
Let's see. With a running start, you can jump 6 feet off the ground. You could reach a total height of 12.6 feet off the ground with your arms. So he's about 8 feet too high for you to jump up. That's still a pretty good vert for a short guy.
Get down here, dragon. That's gonna be it. I can't really do anything.
No action at all?
No, I
Okay.
can't really do anything.
Alright. Dragon guy is going to attack Tusk twice because he's the only target he can attack. They're not going to be with advantage. Oh, that was 3, so ignore the third one. They both miss, 10 and 9. As he swings to his right, he swings to his left. It looks like him being in the air is also throwing his attacks off.
Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, please. Would you roll me some damage? Totally forgot
Okay.
about that. Thank you. You got to keep me honest on that.
That's an 8.
He's gonna fail. It's funny he fails the one.
Oh,
That's an 8.
wow.
And -8. Boom. George sees what's happening. He can't do his held action. The circumstances didn't get met. He's gonna come over here and just try to hide under these rocks. Because he knows what's about to happen. Yeah, he doesn't. His condition was he was going to use his catter if he wasn't going to hurt anybody of his friends, and he didn't want to attack Tusk. And he's just a kitty cat. He doesn't understand Tusk's passion for death of dragons. We are going to go to the scouts. Let me roll that sneaky. Scout. He sees what's happening. Longbow. Scout's not scared. He's gonna naturally miss, and then the second one will hit on that dragon. All right, dragon is going to fly up another. Yes, please. Let's get that con save in there. He is good at con saves. Nat 1! He takes the full damage! He is going to fly up because Tusk is there. It makes it difficult for him. He is going to, let's see, fly up another 10 feet. So he'll be at 30 feet. He's going to buck again. And I'm going to need dex saving throws from both Tusk and the Dragon Army officer. DC 15. So you fall off, Tusk. He rolls with advantage because he is in a saddle. You're going to fall to the ground from 30 feet up, Tusk. Go ahead and roll me a dex save again. You land on your feet, but you're going to take 8 bludgeoning damage from the ground.
Okay.
And then he's going to use his remaining, let's see, flight to fly down to the ground. Let's see, he's going to go right there, below the moonbeam, and he is going to shoot out, well, I guess he'd have to go right there if he wants to hit all of you. Yeah, he's going to have to go right there. So he's going to be right here, and he's going to hit all of you with his fire breath. Everybody in this little area.
And the zombie.
Zombie
How
buff
much?
give
What save?
dex saving throw for everybody in that little group.
Oh, the zombie's not good with that.
Oh shoot! Oh no!
The zombie might be
Everyone who
incinerated.
fails the save, they're going to get hit with 52 fire damage.
Oh yeah, the zombie's incinerated.
2 fire damage.
52.
52.
52.
5-2.
Oh.
I'm dead.
What's your max?
Oh no. No, you're right. My max is actually 58, so I'm not
You're
dead.
good.
I have an ability called Relentless Endurance.
Heck
Hold
yeah,
on,
you
I'll
do.
put it in the chat.
Put it in the chat.
So I'm not down.
You have 1 HP.
So like I just imagine like, there's like all this fire and like now Tusk is just like everything's just like burned away. Now he's just covered in like embers and ash, but he's
Heck yeah.
still fucking standing.
And Tusk.
I've got 1 HP left as well. Good thing for
Hell.
my.
We
What are we
do
doing,
not
Tusk?
die. Damn, I wish I had 2 actions.
He is on the ground.
I know. Yep. I'm not a bitch. I'm gonna walk up to him, barely standing, and
Yep.
say,
That moonbeam is about 20 feet up.
God says you die!
Mm.
Well, it's a pillar, so it's like 40 feet up.
Oh, you're right. It never. Yeah, you would have to roll for that to get hit by that. You're right. It's like a giant light. You wouldn't even have to move it upwards.
Okay.
You can
I
go,
guess
like,
I'll
right
move it,
there.
Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can go right there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hit him. Hit. Woo. That counts. That one's gonna miss. The dragon's puffing out blood and spitting up different. You can see cracks in its scales. It's in bad shape. It's still standing.
All I can do.
Oh, I got you, Tusk! And he's Kenner's gonna walk up. He's the trap springer. He's gonna shoot his hoopka. He can't miss. He's him. As he bops him right in the eye. The dragon roars. Ah! Mira,
Yes.
This dragon's messed up. Dragon army officer's pretty badly hurt. Tusk almost died. Dom's almost dead. What do you want to do?
Finish it, Mira.
What do they want me to do? I'm like, what the heck is happening here?
Finish it. Kill the dragon.
Okay. Then I'm going to use my last spell, Guiding Bolt, but at level 4. Level 4, not level 3. Not going to be nice. I can tell already. Okay, so Guiding Bolt here, level 3 against the Red Dragon. 21 to hit.
21 hits!
And I got 2 ones on the dice I added to that. It was horrible.
Very fun. But you do the somatic components, and Mira shoots out her guiding ball, and it looks like it flows over the river, and it almost looks like it flies in a figure 8, and it smashes the dragon right across the face, pummeling him to the ground. He is defeated.
Boss!
And does he crushed his officer on the back?
Nope, his officer pops off and has no issues. He makes the deck save, and he's okay.
Okay.
We'll say that he got out of the beam for the sake.
That was a level 3, so I do not have any level 3 left. That's my turn.
Flora!
Action, we're gonna move the moonbeam to the commander. Right next to him. It should be yep, right there.
What's
We
the
are
radius on
going-
that? 5 feet, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 5 feet. So you'd have to be on this side. Or move 30 feet or 25 feet right here next to Mira. We'll take another 5 feet. Yeah, 5 feet this way. To go down the.
Yep, little 7-foot drop, nothing crazy.
Let's see. Bonus action. Bonus action. Healing word first level on Tusk.
Heck yeah.
Why did it say save instead? Okay. That's it. First level. Therefore, healing.
Little 4 healing on you, Tusk. You back to 5.
And that will be it.
Dom, Dragon Army officer, jumps off the back of his red dragon that's now dead.
5, 10. Right here. That's about 20 feet, right? I believe, right? Yeah. And then I'm going to swing twice with my great axe. Die!
Do it.
First one was precise strike.
24, yep, it's hitting. Yep, 13. That's gonna miss.
And that's it for me.
Okie dokie. The Dragon Army officer is can no longer don his shield anymore because he needs both his hands for his lance.
Constitution.
Oh yeah, roll that whatever you wanna roll that thing.
Fail.
There you go, 12's not bad. He passes, but he will take 6, which hurts. He is bad shape.
George gotta finish it.
He doesn't want to roll with disadvantage. He is going to go here. And He's gonna risk it for the biscuit. He's gonna move away from you, Dom.
Attack of opportunity.
Do it. His AC's down. He doesn't have a shield, but that's gonna miss. He is then going to make an attack on Tusk because he has got his lance with 2 hands.
This dumb motherfucker is
Double
brave.
nat 1. Then he is going to make an attack on Dom.
This dumb motherfucker is brave.
13's gonna
shit.
miss. He's then gonna use his movement to come over. Let's see. That would be about max. What was his stealth?
16.
Was it a 16? What's
Yeah.
this guy's passive perception? He's got no clue.
Just imagine Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai just knocking everybody back with his spear, just desperately trying to survive.
Right? Doing everything he can. George sees his opportunity. He's gonna take it.
Catter.
He is going to cast his second catter. Right on top of that guy. As he meow 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 meow, and it just rings his ears. He is going to, I got you. He is going to 10-foot radius. So if you put it like right over here somewhere, it would only hit him. Right?
Yeah, I was like, even right next to him, just like hits him.
Yeah, pretty good. And then the save is con. Save is con. He gets an 11. He fails. He's gonna take. You know what? George is gonna use his attack from the sneakiness of the shadows. The meows are loud and vicious. Meow, 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 meow. And you can see the ears on the Dragon Army officer start to bleed, and his eyes start to bulge a little bit. And then he drops his lance. He's like, "Oh, make it stop!" And his head just explodes. And George comes
Brain
over
guts everywhere.
and just starts licking the empty head hole slot and just starts licking it. Yeah.
Wow, George. That's really impressive.
That is impressive, George. And then I go up to Tusk and I give him like, that little bro thing that, some people do. We made it.
We did it. We killed a dragon! Mira!
Yeah.
Dom! Flora, we killed a dragon!
Yeah.
Yeah.
We killed a dragon!
Yes. Good. We need proof that we killed it. So can you take care of that?
I'm gonna chop this thing up to pieces.
Oh, this thing's worth a lot
Oh,
of
you
money. We should
you
take
guys
our
did.
time.
Well, Trap Springer helped, so I think it's only fair Trap Springer gets the choicest of something.
Oh yeah, you know,
He's a
dragon.
dragon buster after all.
That's right. I'm just part of the solo Maverick division of the Dragon Busters. That's all. It's
Whatever
ranks.
that means.
Yeah. Well, dragons, they got a certain bone in their arms that make for great hoopkas. They're very nice. I'm gonna definitely make one of those. What are you gonna make?
Dinner.
Can I take some of its scale and put it over my splint armor when we get back?
Oh yeah, I mean, dragon armor is definitely a thing. You could probably take enough scales. You could forge some armor out of it. Probably scale mail, most likely. That's what at least Trap Singer's filling you in on. He's like, those teeth, those make for good magic items. You can give them to wizards. And he starts going around. He's like, these scales, you can use these for armor, shields. And these wings make the best bows. But they're hard to take out correctly. It takes a delicate hand.
Yeah, so Tusk definitely wants some scales, and he wants all the dragon meat that he could get out of it.
Okay. You guys can either...
I'll take some scales too.
Would you like to camp out Nords' River tonight and just spend your night, with Trap's finger just kind of taking this thing apart. Or
Yeah.
obviously, the longer you're gonna be with it, the better you're off you're gonna be, because you're not gonna be rushing.
Yeah. I think we should just go
Yeah.
ahead and camp here.
Yeah, I'm in agreement with this because I'm too tired to go anywhere.
Trap's finger's gonna be like, well, here, help me out. It's not good to just have dead dragon bodies just laying around. Let's drag this thing over here. And there, you see like there's a little overlay where the rocks kind of like overlay over the ground and gives you kind of some cover. And he's like, we could take it over there and it'd probably hide out, and nobody who flies over will even notice us. I do know this is a pretty often, not the most often. I usually only saw this dragon rider come here, but dragon riders are always flying around, and you gotta be careful.
All right.
Oh,
And yeah, give me just
Flora
athletics
woman.
check. You guys
Strength
just
check.
drag it over there. Yeah, it takes a little bit of time. Tusk, you're so excited from the battle. It's like you never seen somebody when they're carrying something and like two people are lifting everything, and that one guy's just got like his hand, just like kind of on it. That's what Tusk is doing. He's just like so happy about the
Did
dragon
you see
fight.
it? I was smacking it and I got on his back. Oh, it was so cool.
That's good. If you could pull a little bit more of your weight.
Oh, yeah. So I was thinking about it.
I'm going to do preserve life so that maybe Dom and Tusk do not die while trying to get some things from the dragon.
You do see multiple different orifices and a lot of third-degree burns all over Dom and Tusk's skin. They're so concerned with this dragon, though, they're not really even thinking about it. But yeah, they are badly burned.
Yeah.
There's some really bad burns.
I am for them.
If I could even describe to you the horrible things that have happened to Dom's beard in these last 24 hours, it's been rough.
He has no beard.
Oh yeah, did it survive the dragon fire?
It's just like it's like the mustaches are smoking. There's like a little fire at the end of it, and one side's all burnt up and
like,
nasty. Smells like
little
burnt hair.
ashes all over my body and whatnot.
He had a clean shave.
Yeah, and when you do your preserve life, I believe it's a total of how many points do I now? 25.
25.
So you guys,
I'm going to give 12 to Dom, 13 to Tusk.
Love it.
If
And-
it does not go more than half
hit
their
points?
life. Yeah.
Hit points, yep. And then Dom, you see your beard starts to regrow a little bit nicer. It starts to get life back put into it. It's a little bit, fuller now. And some of your third-degree burns are now getting healed up, thankfully, because, man, you guys look really bad. And you're not bleeding as much.
I'll do a lay on hands. Do the same exact thing. I'll give 13 to Dom and 12 to me.
There you go. Look at that combo.
Oh, I feel so much better.
Thank you, guys.
Me.
Oh yeah, thank you. Here, I knew you could kill that dragon. I knew it when I was standing in front of it and I said, just finish it. I knew you could do it.
Yeah, I have my prayers that have been answered by my goddess. She wants me to destroy them.
I will never underestimate your god ever again.
We work well together.
We do. And Flora, the moonbeam, that was painful, but it was cool.
Thank you. I was just hoping you guys didn't die. We don't need another incident.
I thought I was in the dragon's fire. I thought for sure that was it. I was gonna die, but then I just held my breath, and when it was over, I was standing there, and I could feel the power of Sargonis keeping me there.
And then you see another zombie right by Flora. Just used her 3rd level spell slot to make another zombie.
Stop making those things up next to me. It's scary.
And
Ugh.
Flora has a zombie with no head. And
It's just a mushroom in its place. Just a tiny little mushroom.
And specifically, I'm not gonna do this for all of the zombies, but this zombie was a Dragon Army officer. which is pretty cool. I'll just leave it the same. I don't want to confuse myself. I was gonna say you wear the armor you had on, but it's probably all messed up from the battle you were in. So we'll just say he's like that. And yeah, you got 2 of them now. No problem. Now I
Those
think
things are so
post that
stupid.
spell for me too, Flora, because I think
I
how it
posted in the
works.
chat.
Did you? Thank you. Because it's like okay, so
Well, I brought up the zombie, like the one that's right
you
next to me.
redid
That
it,
was supposed
right?
to be the no, because the other one died from the fire. It got
Oh,
burned to ashes.
thank you. You're totally
Yeah,
right.
the
Ashes to ashes,
one
dust
right
to
by.
dust.
May that one rest in peace. And the mushroom. May you come back another mushroom.
Yeah, you can see Trap Springer and the Scout kind of looking over the body, and they're like, well, Trap Springer's proficient. Basically what they're gonna tell you is the Trap Springer's good at kind of like taking apart. He's not great. The Scout is definitely better. He's definitely used survival skills before. Anybody proficient with survival can attempt to try and harvest some parts from this creature. Of course, feel free to use
Okay.
guidance if you will. If you're not proficient, it's gonna be a lot harder. So you could try, but you might just mess it up.
I'll give myself guidance. I am proficient in survival. I've been.
As
having
am I. So that's
Perfect.
15 for me.
Perfect.
I
And
think
that is
if
20
Mira's going to
for
help.
Yeah, Mira, of course, we'll just assume is helping.
Yeah, I'm going to help.
Yeah, and then 15, and then 4. So you're gonna get off the scales. You said you specifically want to get those scales. You think that your first one you kind of rip off, and the second one you look and it's specifically got a tusk maul bash in it, so like that's no good. But then you find a set of few that look like they're still in pretty good shape, and you're gonna be able to get enough to make 1 piece of armor at a blacksmith. It is magical, so it does take time and money. Uh, but this is a big chunk of that money is these resources right here because it's just you have to have the resources to make the thing. So put like let's say it's like 6 dragon scales if you want to put that in your inventory.
In mine or Flora's?
In yours, Dom. Flora, you are a lot more successful. You're able to get a lot more of the delicate pieces. The Trap Springer is really excited about those wings. You heard him talking about him. You're going to be able to get a really nice cut of the wings. And
Do I get a wishbone out of it?
Trap Springer definitely wants like the wishbone to make a hoopka.
I was like, I'm like looking at Trash Finger. I was like, I could use this for my sling.
Oh, you can make a sling. Let's see.
Better than muscle.
How about this? Trap Springer's like, let's see, because that's like a wishbone.
Got 2 arms.
I was gonna say he's got 2 arms. He probably could have 2 of them. Give me so you're gonna be able to successfully get those out. It's gonna take some more time to make them into an actual like slingshot and his hoopka, but they're definitely gonna do something. And finally, the Scout is going to. Get a 13, and he's able to also get a handful of scales. Only 5 scales total, but that's still enough to probably either coat a shield or a piece of armor. Anybody want to get anything else off this thing? Well, you can't throughout the night. It's been a few hours. Nighttime's coming. It's getting dark. The fire's starting to get made.
So I'm not proficient in survival, but I would like to try to just yank some meat off.
Oh, heck yeah.
I'll give you the help action.
Yeah, no, you roll, he'll give you the help action because, cutting up an animal is, it's kind of similar. Perfect. Yeah, you're going to get some chunks off of it. Dragon meat, not known for its most delicacy, but hey, you've never
It's
tried
not
it
about
before.
that. It's about like I gotta eat it. It's part of it. It's an orc thing.
I love it.
Part
Cook
of
it up for the
it's part
group.
of the whole ritual. Yeah.
We gotta save some and give it to what's his name at the soup shop.
Yes, we do. Oh, the dragon busters get a bite of this dragon.
I've never tried dragon.
Me neither.
Who's the best cook here?
I'm gonna save my piece so when we get into town, I'm gonna give it to the what's his name?
So is it like a tenderloin steak, or is it like just regular like what part of the body did it come from?
Well, he's getting it from some of the more, the main belly area, kind of almost like a cow, where you chop up that main torso area, the ribs, and a lot of those other. I'm not actually a meat expert, so I don't know exactly what the best cuts are on a dragon, but regardless, it's really spicy for some reason. It's just red dragon meat. It's just spicy.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Definitely,
You see
we
me
got
slow
some ribs
roasting
there, we got some thighs.
my piece over the fire.
Yep, I'm doing the same.
And I think you were gonna ask who the people were who make the stuff. Let me see if I can find the map of Kalamon. Where the fuck even is it? Holy moly, I got a lot of maps now. Where you at, Kalamon? There you are. There's the blacksmith brother and sister, the hammer strike forges, where they can either make armor or weapons. It's gonna cost some time, but magic weapons can't get made overnight. But
No, I don't think Tusk is proficient in like making like magical armor, but maybe regular armor. Yeah,
regular armor just takes
not
smith
Tusk.
tools. Yeah, with magic, all you need is just like some type of magic user, like your druid or your cleric, to help you like imbue it with magical divination, arcana divination, or arcana what is it called for priests and druids? It's like divine magic.
Hey, I bet if you're willing to like sell your soul, Sargonis would probably bless something for you. It's not free, but I bet you Sargonis would give you something.
So 5e, what would that even be?
After my meat is done cooking, I'm gonna take a bite out of it.
Heck yeah.
Tusk would just take it and hold it for a second, be like, "For my tribe," and then bite into it. Ooh. I wish I had some tartar sauce.
A little spicy there.
That's good.
I'm gonna preserve the meat.
Tusk, go ahead and roll me a nature
Yes.
roll.
Nature. I'm terrible at nature.
That's true.
I was like, can I give him help?
No, anybody who is gone, I think all of you have. All of you roll me. Anyone who eats the dragon meat, roll me nature. I don't think Mira did though. I can't remember. I think it was just Flora, Tusk, and Dom.
Didn't touch that.
Okay. Then go ahead,
My
Flora.
I was like, I'm not gonna eat mine, so I was like, I don't think I should roll, because
Don't
like I
roll.
said, I'm just gonna
Don't
preserve
roll.
it.
That's some spicy dragon meat, guys. You guys are like, woo, that's hot.
Definitely get some tartar sauce next time.
No barbecue sauce next time, I'd say.
That's barbecue's ass.
Yeah, what's a barbecue?
What's barbecue?
weapon?
Barbecue. I'll
An
have to
herb?
show you next time.
It sounds like a spiky bar that I would hit someone with.
Sounds like an herb to me.
And I think that's probably gonna end it for the night, I guess, right?
Yep, you guys are just.
Yeah, I was literally about to say.
I was gonna just role play it out. Yeah, if you want to collapse from exhaustion, I'm sure imagining you'll take turns. But with all the numbers you have now, it's a lot easier to stay guard because you have the scout, you have the zombie, you have the cat, you have a lot of guys who are there to help take some time. Now, I'm sorry, I'm looking at item crafting. I was I'm sorry. Yep, you guys get your long rest in, no issues. that will be so. Feel free to do the long rest thing and get your long rest on, because the group is gonna find themselves on the map again, in the Kalamon region.
So glad that didn't go terribly wrong.
The nat 1 on the trap saved you guys so hard.
Oh yeah.
That was insane. I was like, he had a +6 and it was a 13 to get out, and he rolled a 1.
That dragon was just very unlucky.
It was meant to be. Sargonis blessed us. That's why we got that one.
He did.
Well, guys, I think we should head back now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. They're gonna be so happy to hear we killed the dragon.
Tusk is, excuse me, Traspringer's gonna come up to you, Tusk, as you guys are getting ready, and he's like, "Here, you should take this. This is for." Actually, you know what? No, he is going to go up to Mira and say, "Here, you should take this," and he's gonna reach out and he's gonna hand you. It looks like a big claw. It's like, it's good tradition to always keep the claw of a dragon that you killed.
Right. Thank you very much. I will keep it safe. Let me to add that into my inventory.
Yep, just a young red dragon claw. Only weighs like a pound.
No.
Nothing
That
big.
No.
Nothing crazy huge. But a pound claw, I mean, damn, that do a lot of damage. If you know what I mean, if you think about it.
Yeah.
Yep. And Trapspringer is going to stay with you
For
guys.
the
Oh, go ahead. I'm
for
sorry.
the night, I'm going to pray for my goddess.
Oh yeah.
Do we have a long rest?
Yeah, you guys definitely got a long rest.
Okay, because I really needed it.
I bet. Had that
Long
secret
rest.
stash, 3rd level spell slot up your sleeve. He's like, it's now or never.
Yeah.
That was so epic. I thought for sure you were totally out of spell slots.
I had one spell level 3 and one spell level 1. That's all
And
I
you had
had.
another level 1.
Level 1
No,
does not really do any damage,
Yeah, it's usually
except maybe guiding bolt. But
it's usually
Yeah,
there for
but
that
there's
epic
desperate
healing
moments.
word though. That epic healing word to save somebody who's dying. That's usually what the level 1 would be for. You know.
Yeah.
It's not a bad idea
Yeah.
to keep in your back pocket.
I like to let people think that they're dead. Like every time I play a cleric, people get annoyed because like I'll just be sitting there like role playing it out for like a solid minute, and then they'll be like, "And you don't have any spell slots?" And I'll be like, "The agony." And like one time I really didn't, and I just kept going, and they just kept thinking I was gonna heal them, and I was like, "All right," and that's it. And like, "You don't heal them?" I'm like, "I don't have any spell slots."
Tragedy.
It's totally playing.
Whoever wants to roll that good old survival roll, feel free to roll it up.
I got it. If I can pull up my character sheet. There we go. Should I
Heck
get
yeah.
help from that?
Totally.
Oh, never mind. I don't need
The
help.
guidance is fine. Yep, you guys make your way across the farmland, kind of avoiding the forest areas. You see the happy farm people, kind of some people starting to return to their homes. Looks like the Red Dragon Army's forces have kind of, excuse me, been pushed out by your own. And you make your way back to the bridge. When we get here, as you're making your way up to the bridge, somebody roll me a D100.
I'll roll it.
Beautiful.
79.
Beautiful. All right, cool. What you see as you're walking towards the bridge, opposite side, heading more south, kind of down by the riverbank, kind of opposite way that you're headed, you see a group of people just huddled, and a man wearing a robe. He's just speaking in a cadence, and he's kind of too far away to hear exactly what he's saying, but he's just kind of standing on like almost like a makeshift stage of a rock, and just talking to him. You don't see any dragon-like creatures. You don't even really see anybody with any weapons. Just some people standing around.
We'll let them be if you guys want to. I'm not too
Things are
much
talking
into
about.
that.
Anyone who wants to listen to what they're trying to say, yeah, just roll me a perception roll as you kind of maybe like get a little closer, stop what you're doing, stop the cart, get a little more quiet.
Wow.
Damn.
Okay.
Yeah, Flora, Dom, if you want to roll.
Nah.
Perfect. You know, Mira, because this is a religious action, you're gonna roll with a little bit better. Both you and you notice that this man is preaching to these people. The cadence he's using, the hand motions, you've seen it a million times. It's obvious to you. And Dom, you don't hear much, but you do hear him as he ends his little cadence. He turns to people and says, "Praise Talcasis," and they all kind of bow their heads.
I don't know much about Talcasis, but I think that's part of the Red Dragon Army.
Process. We have to go. We have to go down there.
I pray to have an answer from my goddess to see what we need to do about that priest that seems to try to get more people for the army.
Go for it. If you want to do like a religion,
Religion,
yeah. And what are you trying to roll nature for, Flora?
19.
I guess while this is all happening and the cart stops, she's just gonna look for herbs. Something.
Heck yeah. All right, so Mira, you could tell that based on, you pray hard, you look page through your book of prayers, and you realize that unbeknownst, you're kind of just flipping through the pages, and you just kind of your eyes cross just a passage about how it's very common in the land of Kryn that people like priests go out and try to recruit just normal folk to join their religion and become religious, become part of their religion slash cult.
Yeah, I know, but that cult there is not good.
That's not good. No, it's Talcasis, Queen of Dragons. She is the one kind of in head of all of the dragon armies.
I'm going to try to go against that priest verbally.
Perfect.
Do not believe what he says. You should not follow what the god that wants to destroy you. Don't you understand?
And when you
If you
walk,
want to share
oh, go ahead.
something, you need to share his life. That I'm going to approach like that.
Heck yeah. And what you see is you walk up, and it is just a group of normal people folk. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry, you're
I'm
dead.
going to
Sorry.
try to get them to go for Mishkal and not the other god.
Talcasis. Let me drop down.
Yeah,
Dom.
exactly.
Perfect. And you can see this priest. He is, he looks kind of nasty. He's covered in black robes. He walks up and you can and Mira, does her spout about, don't join. And the priest says, see the deniers. I warned you. They would be here to corrupt you. Talcasis is the way. And
Tarkassis is not the way. I'm going to continue against him. Tarkassis is destruction. You are going to be destroyed if you follow that man. Do not follow the words of a fool.
go ahead and roll me a persuasion roll.
Yeah, I'm really bad at that. Persuasion is charisma. I have +0. It's 12. That's not bad.
Orc's like, I don't know. Cautious sounds pretty cool. You get to smash stuff, and the little halflings. Hold on, let me swap these people. Boop. They're like, yeah, and my wife has a baby. Gonna be born soon, and they sound like it's really safe. And I don't know, you guys. We don't even know you. You just walked up.
We are the
Husk
Dragon
takes-
Busters. We just killed one of the officers with a red dragon because they are enemies. They are going everywhere, killing everything. Even if you follow them, you are not going to survive. They are going to sacrifice you for the gods.
Husk takes 2 steps forward, draws his maul, and says, almost quietly, like, "How about this? If you follow Tarkassus, you fight me here and now." I want to roll intimidation.
Do it.
I got a 9.
He is going to try and. I
That
probably shouldn't
one?
have these public. Let's go
No,
with.
that's a 3.
I mean, like the people. I was like rolling that one.
Right? Oh yeah, they are just normal people. They're commoners. Hold on, let me get a commoner stat block.
Dom speaks up and says, "Get away from this priest. He's not your friend." Can I roll persuasion?
Yes, go for it. Perfect. Yeah, they only rolled 4 and 5, so you guys are definitely gonna scare him a little bit, and definitely gonna be. Where can we go? My wife's gonna have a baby, and we have nowhere to go. And the tiefling man's like,
Come to
yeah.
Kalamon.
Colomon.
Yeah.
He said Colomon was where they kill people.
We're not gonna kill
Or-
you.
You just said if I.
Flor's gonna.
Go ahead, Flora. You're gonna walk up after finding
Flora's
some
gonna-
herbs later. Kind of walking up on the
Yeah.
situation.
If you follow
No.
Tarkassus, I'll kill you. If you don't follow Tarkassus, then you can come to Kalamon.
What we mean is, Kalamon's a good place. I'm in that place, and I'm just finding herbs right now, and we help people, and I can help you give birth to your child. I am good with medicine.
Oh wait, it's like a nurse or something, honey. That's nice. Oh well, it doesn't sound too bad. Well, and he's like, no, Talcasis!
Kalamon
You guys are killing me
is a
right
nice
now. I got
place,
numbers to meet.
and
What are you guys doing?
he is trying to kill him. I mean, it just makes sense to come with us.
I'm just a guy trying to do a job here, alright? I'm trying to recruit people from a church. Just because it's a bad god doesn't make me a bad person. Okay?
Then turn from Tarkassus or die.
Well, it's too. I already kind of sold my soul. It's kind of a situation.
Well, that's no problem.
Yeah,
I'm
so
taking you prisoner.
my
And Tusk is just gonna grab him.
Just raw athletics.
Athletics. There.
You definitely grabbed the shit out of him. He rolled a 2.
I'm just holding him real tight, and my plan is to take him to Kalamon with us. Come on, we can all go to Kalamon.
Okay, oh Jesus, just don't kill me.
Here, Tusk. I got some rope. You can tie this man up.
You can do it. I'm not very good at knots.
Go for it.
And anyone,
Okay. What do I roll with the
Sleight of hand. What were you gonna say, Flora?
who's hungry, I have rations and medicine.
Oh yeah, I got this weird thing growing on my toe, and he takes his boot off, and he looks and he shows it to you, and it's pretty freaking disgusting, Flora. It's pretty horrible. It's been like that for like a week.
24 medicine.
And you take out something from your pouch, and as the sage is gone for you to use it for the ability, you got a little bit left over for just this situation, and you kind of sprinkle it up, and you add a couple other liquids you found, and you don't touch it because you don't, but you kind of sprinkle it over his toe, and he's like, oh yeah, oh. Dom, you tie it on, and you secure it, and you finish the knot, and you're like, he's not going anywhere. and then it just plops to the ground. The rope, because it wasn't tied well at all.
See? And we didn't kill anybody.
Yeah, we'd like to come with you if it's okay. This man was promising us all types of safety, and we just want to get out of the wilderness. Our village was burned, destroyed.
Don't worry. Here's something that you can pray for, and I give each of them the symbol of Mishkal.
Ooh, thank you. That's very nice. Yeah,
I'm going to pray with you, and Mishkal is going to guide you, and
Oh.
we are going to help you get to the city.
Thank you. Oh, well, I'd like to pray for all my friends and family members back in Hillside Town. They were raided by a bunch of Red Dragon Army officers, and
And you were trying to join them.
hey, I'd rather join them or die out in the wilderness.
Yeah, I think
Praise
so.
our goddess, you'll get vengeance.
Yeah.
I never understood those religions. That's for you guys.
Yeah, it's a
Me
nice little
neither.
quaint town on the other side of the river of Vingard, over the hillsides. It's very nice. Unfortunately, it's all gone now. My brothers, my sisters, friends and family. This
It's
war was a
okay.
horrible thing.
The town we were living in for a little bit got burned down too.
Well, we thank you, Dragon Busters. I'm sure you did everything in your absolute power that you could to help us, and we appreciate that.
Thank you for believing in us. That helps us a lot.
I think Flora's gonna hand like each one of them like 1 copper.
Oh,
Yeah,
Jesus,
1
we
copper
save them
each.
and we just hand out cash?
and his
You
holy
did-
symbols.
Well, Flora is just she doesn't really care about like cash and stuff like that. She knows it's like
I know,
worth
just like,
something.
just imagine you're walking down the road and like someone's like, hey, you want to talk about my God? And these other guys show up and say, whoa, don't listen to that guy. Here's some money, here's some food, here's everything you want. Just come with us.
I'll fix your turf toe. Come on.
Yeah, like,
How funny is
So
that?
it's
Cool.
All right.
It's five.
I think we're ready to go.
The group will go with you. You will make your way across the bridge. Easy peasy. You guys have made this route many a time. It's kind of like the coming routes of like it's kind of you finally get that familiar when you get back to like your neighborhood you're familiar with. It's like, oh yeah, I know exactly where I'm going. And then let me go back to this part. I think something else happens. Give me 1 second.
more death.
more dragons.
It's like we got the spell slots, so why not?
I'm not that silly. I'm gonna hit you when you have no resources. Haha. Okay.
Oh no.
Perfect. You guys make your way into the final stretch to Kalaman, and as you're making your way to Kalaman, you actually see a sight of a small group of armed soldiers marching towards Kalaman. They're about a mile away and don't bear colors of either Kalaman or the Dragon Army.
I'm going to intercept them, and I'm going to ask Tusk to stay next to me.
Yep, as you
Dustin's gonna
approach,
go with him.
you see these soldiers, and you see a familiar symbol, and all of a sudden, as you get closer, you hear a leader's voice yell, "Halt!" and approaches the character, and the characters, you guys, and you guys are easily recognized. It is. Well, I guess they might want me to show this picture. It's Conjural Iron Smile, the dwarf that was at the
Conjural.
funeral.
Oh, hey,
Hey, it's
Conjural.
you!
Tusk,
You know us!
Mira,
Yes.
glad to see you're alive. I didn't think you made it out of Vogler.
Oh yeah, we
Volder? Yes, we have the scout with us.
Oh, good, a scout, yes.
We just killed the dragon.
Really?
But quick, we
Yeah.
must deliver this message to the leaders of Kalaman. It is of most urgency.
Oh,
Do you have a horse that we can take so that we can send someone in advance?
yes, yeah, of course. Yeah, you can take my horse if you want to run up there and tell any additional, if you need to get ahead of. I know you guys are probably about a few miles out, but you definitely save some time with the horse. Before you go though, she wants to ask about where the hell. She goes, by the way, have you seen Jayev, my lieutenant that I talked to you about? Jayev Valjuz? And he looks something like you guys. He kind of describes him as something like this.
Did we saw him?
Recently, at all? Did he escape Vogler with you, or did you just see him at all in the battle? Did you see him die, or any information about it at all?
Pretty sure we've seen this guy in the city.
Anybody wants to roll me a history roll is more than welcome to.
Yeah, because I don't remember at all as a player. I don't remember at all that guy.
I think that we have seen him.
Perfect. Tusk, Mira, you remember, and Flora, you all remember him at the last second jumping on your boat at the stations of Volglir with Becklin's helmet, saying that she had fallen in battle, and gave the helmet to Darren as like a gift.
Balin.
Darren. Yeah.
Oh,
And that was the last time you saw him. And
We saw
Yeah.
him alive at Vogler.
Yeah, he's alive somewhere.
I got a
Yeah.
bone to pick with him. Damn. I left him with Becklin. When I went finding them after the battle, I couldn't find either of them. No signs of the bodies, no blood, nothing. They're just gone. I'm gonna find them. I'm gonna find out what happened to Becklin.
Good luck with that.
Take my horse. Get ahead. We'll meet you in the city.
I'll go.
Yep. You're more than welcome.
with the people.
You're more than welcome to run in there as the group kind of makes their way. They'll probably be like an hour or two behind you. And you'll make your way into the city with no issue. As you run in, you see a lot more refugees starting to get to the city. It's a lot more packed than you're used to. Let me actually post the information so that you don't have to remember it. And perfect. The Dragon Army has split forces, attacked communities across the Hitherland and Nightland, which are actually these areas here. Let me actually show you that, guys, so you know what I'm talking about. We have the Nightlands over here. And you guys are on this map, right? The Kalaman map?
No.
Yeah, the world map.
Yeah, you're on the world map. You can see this Nightland
Oh,
over
yeah.
here. That's the Nightland.
Mhm.
And it was the Hitherland, which is over here. So what they're doing is trying to corner off Kalaman from resources so that people can't just walk on in and do what they want. And the army seems to intend isolating Kalaman from the Solomonic cities of Megaloth and Palathis, which, if we were to go to the big boy map, holy moly, that big boy map. I don't even know those. I'm going to find those places for you, and I'm going to show them to you at one day. But I don't know where they are right now, so I'm not going to waste time. Alright, you make it to the city. Of course, you can run up to the castle. The guards know you now. They see there's an urgent look on your face. You're more than welcome to go in and talk with, like, the mayor or the marshal or even Garrett himself. Whatever you want to do, Mira.
I'm going directly to the heads of the knights,
Okay.
the marshal, to pass all the message I have to pass.
Perfect. So you make your way to the main hall pretty easily. It's definitely more crowded in here. But when you make it in there, go ahead. You can roleplay it however you want, or you can just tell them the information that you know.
Okay, so I am tired after running for so long. So I'm going inside. And here is all the information. We got the scout. Only one scout survived after Vogler. Vogler is destroyed.
No.
We killed several dragons. We killed a young red dragon,
Ooh.
and even several officers on the way. And even we discovered that they are sending priests to try to get them toward this, to get people on their side. We took him prisoner.
Understood.
That's all the information we have.
Understood. That's fantastic, Mira. As the marshal, let's see. Let's see if I can go grab them real quick because they look like, yeah, it's these guys. The marshal is very excited about the information, and they are going to. There you go. And they are going to be like, this is huge information. We must send soldiers out farther west and reinforce our armies. It sounds like they're going to try and trap us and pinch us from both sides. This is very good information.
They want to starve us.
They know we're having all the refugees. Our foods are limited. They're hitting us where
But
it
don't
hurts
worry.
most.
Kujal and Smile in Bekin huts V Harin are. They're coming with troops. We saw them on the road.
Okay. Understood. All right. Well, it looks like you've done as much as you could. You seem like you've been. Fighting a dragon is no easy tale. Please get some food, restock your resources. Of course, there's always more missions to be done, but you deserve a day to recoup and get yourself your feet back underneath you.
The rest of the group will be there in 1 or 2 hours.
Perfect.
I will go eat a whole cake.
That cake is well deserved. Chef, make me a cake. And you see the chef starts getting ready, starts getting all the cake recipes ready, and
Good.
the other group of the party will make its way in eventually with the townspeople, and you guys make your way in. Of course, you're going to be crossing the Hammerstrike Forges as you enter. What do you want to do?
Well, Tusk is just going to make his way straight to the castle. But I assume that Dom is probably going to break off and go to the blacksmith.
I will go, Dom.
Perfect. And the scout, as you guys get in, before you guys break up, he's going to be, thank you for helping me. That last bit of information, now that we're in town. Big generals, the top generals in the Red Dragon Army are looking for some type of relic. An old lost magic item that has been lost for decades. Well after the cataclysm and the destruction thousands of years ago.
Is it a weapon?
We don't know what it is. All we know is
Man, I hope it's a weapon.
All we know is that if we let it fall into the Red Dragon Army or Telkasas, we shall all perish. Take this. And he hands you all a little bit. You all are going to get 100 gold pieces. And he's going to hand you another little bit for 100 for Mira as well. And be like, take this. Use it. Oh, and by the way, Fira, if you want to add to your thing, you found 3 resources to make potions out of with that when you were looking at that other time. I never told you that.
Okay. So now I have a total of
Why,
4.
thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Now,
you very much.
Of course. Now, good luck with your journey. I'll be back at the castle. I need to sleep in a bed. And they'll leave the group. And you can see Trapsbringer's like, alright, I'm going to the forge. I want my hoopka.
I need a new sling. So
I'm going to follow Tusk with this newfound information as well.
Cool.
Only that will only figure it out with the very high generals from here. No one else must know.
Okay. Yeah, let's all go together then.
Tusk is relieved.
So Tusk,
We're all gonna go to the castle together.
I was gonna say Tusk, Dom going to the castle, Flora, Trapspear going to Hammer Strikes, and Tusk, Dom. When you guys get closer to City Hall, you see a big group of Kalaman soldiers, and they're just kind of standing around, kind of almost like in a big circle.
Hey, you. What are you guys doing just standing around?
And when he turns around, you see that it is the Kalaman soldier from the belt battle. And he goes, "Ooh,
Hey.
Tusk
Hey,
the,
hey.
Tusk the Dominator and Dom. Good to see you, friends."
Yeah. How's it going?
Well, I wish I could say better. You remember my old, our old,
What's wrong?
our old friend Philip, who caught, who got, you put that spell on the hold person, I believe it was.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah. So unfortunately, he passed in the Battle of the Hillside. He was killed.
Oh.
Yeah, there was a small village being raided by draconic entities on the other side of the hill near Volglo, and we tried to stop them. We saved as many as we could, but we lost more than we saved.
Well, at least it was a good battle.
Well, if good is being defeated and destroyed and watching your friends die and scream for their lives, then it was a good battle, yes.
I put my hand on his shoulder. Most unfortunate indeed.
Well, I appreciate you. I know that the Dragon Busters are doing everything they can to help everybody, so I appreciate you.
I'll let you guys get back to it. We got to go out to the castle.
Yes, of course. And then they're going to continue some prayers, continue some seances as they put some coins over Phil's old eyes and, just burn his body.
So sad.
Yep, you guys make your way into the castle. Um, does anybody want to do anything specific?
I gotta take this prisoner to a secure place. I don't want to just wander around the castle with him.
That's easy. You take him to the prison, you hand him over. The guards are just look at you, and they look at your rank, and they're just like, they actually all sit down and salute you.
Oh, no way, don't do that. This guy sold his soul to Tarkassus, so I figure we better lock him up.
Oh, yes, yes, sir. And they take their orders because they know you're a ranking officer, and they just lock them up, no problem.
And I'm going up to some of the top generals, just them, to go and try and reveal the information we've learned about.
Yeah, Mira did. Mira, I mean, you could do it too, but Mira also kind of gave
Oh,
him the
so
information.
what about like
The shield. Oh, the relic. Excuse me, the relic. I didn't mean the shield. Excuse me.
Yes.
The
Yes,
relic is going to. I thought you were talking about making your shield. My bad. Or you didn't even say a shield. I think you said you were gonna make armor. Um. Yeah, of course. That's vital information. They have not heard anything about that or know anything about that. There's no lore or anything about that they would know of about any type of relic in these lands. But they note the information, and they'll be sure to keep an eye out. Maybe they could talk to some elders, maybe get them reading up on some old books, maybe figure out what that's about. But they don't have any
Might be
idea.
a group of smart people around somewhere.
Yeah, we have some low-ranking magic, casters and whatnot who work in our libraries. Maybe they can find something in some old books about Kalaman or the Kryn in general. Tarkassus has been around for a long time. Who knows what she knows?
Oh. What do we do now?
Well, there's always more missions to be done, but take the day, rest, resupply, tomorrow, you'll fight the Red Dragon Army.
Okay.
I'm gonna go make some armor. Then I pull out my red dragon scales.
Oh,
That doesn't really have anything to do.
perfect. Do you
Oh, so
want?
you can come help me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you want to help make armor, or because it's not an easy process? It's going to make the armor. You're going to spend 200 gold pieces. We'll cut that down to 100 because you have the scales, and it's going to take 2 work weeks of work to make the magic, quote unquote, armor. Unless you're just trying to
Yep.
make some regular armor and have it flavored as red scales.
I'll go help.
But like I said, it's 2 work weeks. So you guys gonna spend the next 2 weeks in Kalaman?
No, I'm
Okay.
just saying, like, he said he wanted to go start it, and like he wanted
Yeah.
my help. So
Perfect. Where are you guys gonna go?
Wherever
I'm
there's
going.
smithing, wherever there's like smithing stuff
Perfect.
that I can do, like smithing stuff.
Perfect. You start your way through, and that's already where Mira and Trap Springer are. Excuse me, not Mira. Flora and Trap Springer. Flora, you're there. You walk into the Hammer Strike Forges. What do you want to do?
Flora's gonna go to the brother this time because she knows the sister's really good with armor.
That's right. Sister makes the armor, brother makes the weapons. And where is that at? I have so many maps. Maps. Is it Hammer Strike? Right there. Perfect.
I'll be right back.
Yep, take your time. We're probably gonna end soon anyway. Hammer Strike. Boop. Boop. It's you anyway. It's funny. So you'll be here, and you will go to the brother. And Trap Springer is definitely with you as well. And what do you want to ask him?
I have this dragon bone that would be good for Splint. I'll bring up the wishbone.
And he looks at it, and he's like, what do you want? You want to make it into what?
A slingshot she brings out her slingshot. Something
Ooh.
better than this.
All right, yeah. It'd be a pretty simple make, but it'd take me a little bit of time. 50 gold pieces, and it's gonna take me about 5 working days, so 40 hours of my time.
Okay,
Deal.
I'll be back.
And
I'll be back in 5 days then.
perfect. I'll put it on the thing. I'll let you know if anything happens. I have any issues. And you see Trap Springer as well walk up and be like, "Yep, his is a little bit more expensive. It's gonna take a little bit longer. His is gonna take 2 weeks, but he has to pay 200 gold. Well, it's gonna be 150 because he has some of the resources." And he sets in his order. And as you start making your orders, Trap Springer's very excited about his hoopka, his fire dragon hoopka, and you see our boys Tusk and Dom walk in. What do you guys want to do, Tusk and Dom?
So wait, didn't Tusk also get some armor, or
He
did
got
he just?
scales. He had 5 scales.
You-
You have
Okay,
6.
I have 6. Okay, mine's enough to make like a full set of armor, right?
You can make armor out of it, yeah.
Okay. How much to turn this to armor? And I pull out the scales.
Oh, there it is. Perfect. So, oh, well, let's see if I can get you on there, actually. Boop. There you go. And he sees it. He goes, "Oh, fellow dwarf! Hello. Let's see. Oh, gosh. What type of armor you want? I could probably do scale mail, would be easiest.
Something a little more tougher than scale mail with these, if it's possible.
Well, a scale mail will take 200. Take me 2 weeks. Anything better is going to take, let's see, 2,000 gold pieces. It's going to take me 10 weeks.
Hmm. I don't have that kind of money.
Well, I'll make you the armor, but it's gonna take me 2 weeks. 200 gold pieces. I mean, you have half the materials here, so I'll do it for 100.
Sounds good to me. Then I hand him 100 gold pieces.
You hand him the 100 gold pieces. You also take the armor. He's like, and he walks across the street, and he goes to his sister, and he actually kind of scammed you a little bit and made some money off you because he doesn't even make armor, she does. And he's gonna profit off of you, and come back and be like, yep, 2 weeks, come back to me. Let me know, and I'm definitely the one to give you that armor.
I don't think you're going to like that.
It's gonna be, Now, a weapon, I would have suggested a weapon, but an armor, that's good for you. That's great. Appreciate you. 2 weeks.
Okay, I'll be back.
Perfect.
I don't think you have anything for me.
Well, what do you want to be made?
I legitimately don't think they have anything better than what I have.
What? Not with that attitude. You want something in mind, or do you want to see my list?
Let's
That's
see
the
your
list.
list.
That's the list. Of course, you're more than welcome to get a lot of that stuff from the castle. But if you want to make something specific, just ask. Ah, fuck, I think I had it backwards. You did have it right. These guys are this guy is the armorer. I had it backwards. Phew.
So did I get scammed?
No, I told you the wrong information. Because I had it backwards. Boop. And we'll say you're here. Boop. Or vice versa. Boop boop.
Oh, what the fuck, Japanese?
Yep, because these are the weapons, these are the armor. Do you want do you want him to make you any type of armor? Yep, thank you, Dom.
No, I already got splint.
Normal
I don't think I
splint?
can get anything better.
Magical
I
web
do-
armor
I
is
do
usually
only
better
have-
than normal armor.
You make magic armor?
Yeah, he just put an order in for dragon scale mail. I'm gonna have to make it magic, or else it won't work. I got a guy. The
How
common.
much would some magic splint cost?
Let's see. 2,000 gold pieces in 10 weeks of my time.
No. Yeah, see, I can't get anything better.
Alright, alright. I'll buy those dragon scales from you.
Can you make a weapon out of it?
I can't, my sister can. She's right over there. She's the worst.
I'll go over and talk to her.
Okay. Hello. Welcome to Hammer Strikes. Best weapons in all the land. Avoid that armor over there. He's horrible. Worst armor I've ever seen.
I'm gonna pull out a DC staff and dragon scale and say, you think using this and maybe some metal in there, you could make some kind of magical mole?
A mole?
Yeah, just a big hunk of iron on the end of a stick.
Well, these scales are not really made of iron, and I guess I could just reinforce it. I could try. Let's see. Something like that probably take me 2 weeks, and you already got the materials, so 100 gold pieces.
Okay.
Well, I'll give it a shot. Never
And I
made
give
something
her
like that. I'll try.
I'll give her 100 gold pieces.
Perfect. 2 weeks. I got a long list of items to make now. I don't think I can take any more reserves. I got hoopkas. I got slings. I got
She's got a
Dragon
piece of
moles.
staff.
There's a nice staff here. It's balanced.
And with my friend's staff.
Oh. Well, how's he doing?
He's dead.
Oh. Very sad.
That's okay. I got his staff.
Well, 2 weeks time. You know, I'll even work over the weekends for you. Speed it up.
Thank you.
Thank you. And she will start her working. That is where we'll probably hold it off for tonight. You guys are in Kalaman, getting some resources, spending some money, getting your stuff, making whatever you want to do. Want to make spell scrolls or something, you can do that. We're going to stop it right there. That is where we'll hold off for next week. And now we finally finished that kind of mission. There's still one more mission to do, but this is the actual mission, which is kind of cool. The rest of it was kind of just me doing my thing.
Can't wait to go to level 6.
Yeah. This is where you're supposed to level up to 5, but I was like, I want to fight dragons and stuff. You can't do that level 4, so I just kind of did it a little sooner.
Yeah, I think Dom is just gonna refit that split to himself. So I think that's the last thing we're gonna do.
Yo, that's easily with the hot fire.
And then during the downtime, Flora will probably make her potions.
Hell yeah.
Finally get my aura of protection.
At 6, oh yeah, eventually. Yeah, you guys will get there. I have to read where exactly it's going to happen. I might do it sooner. It's based on the challenge. But yeah, good job, dudes. I hope that was challenging. I hope you guys had fun.
Oh yeah,
I had a blast.
It was fun.
The dice were just...
I'm super excited. I finally found a use for a DC Or's quarterstaff.
There you go.
All right. Good night, guys.
Good night, guys. Have a good night.
Yeah, good night.
See you.